3DHP brings you the Jerry Show. Ah! Yeah. Every Saturday, 12 p.m. Pacific on YouTube and Twitch, where content creators and makers meet up and chat about their projects. Have a question? We might have the answer. Like, subscribe, and share. See you on the Jerry Show. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Tuning in, the screen lights up. Real talk, no filters, no fuss. Make us meet on a digital stage. Projects born where passions rage. Jerry hosts the wildest ride. Creativity you can't hide. Talking shop on a Saturday noon. Idea shared, gonna blow up soon. Live on YouTube, live on Twitch. 3DHP's got the edge to bring our minds together here. In this space we persevere. Machines hum, ideas pop. No limit, we don't stop. Filaments melt into dreams. Innovation bursting at the seams. From the mind to reality, every project a new spree. Collaboration lights the way. In Jerry's world we play. Live on YouTube, live on Twitch. 3DHP's got the edge to bring our minds together here. In this space we persevere. From the mind to reality, every project a new spree. Collaboration lights the way. In Jerry's world we play. Live on YouTube, live on Twitch. 3DHP's got the edge to bring our minds.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to 3DHP. My name is Jerry. We are live on YouTube and Twitch right now. The dog's gonna bark, and I'm gonna give her a cracker. How's everybody doing? Here we go. There's your cracker. Go away. Leave me alone. I hope you all have had a wonderful week. Did you watch the launch of the new Polymaker filament? They were live on Twitch and on YouTube a bit ago. I'm not sure if they're still streaming, but that new PLA will be awesome to work with in Las Vegas because in the summertime it gets really hot here. And it'd be really cool to have some stuff that could withstand the temperatures better than what we currently have with ABS and ASA and PET-G. But no, I gave you one. Here, Sandy, have a cracker. Anyway, we got a couple makers in the back room. We've got the one and only, the world famous Kenny. That better? Last week you got mad I didn't go all out, so there you go. There's your fancy intro. And we have Matt. What's up,
Hey
Matt?
guys, I'm back.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Was in hospital last week and I couldn't attend the show. Just a change of medication for my heart. So,
I hope you're all better for now.
oh yeah, I'm good now. Feeling much more better.
Oh boy, yeah, I've been having fun. I got, if you guys seen the video I did on the modules for the N-scale train, well, you see the desk right over there. That used to be piled up with stuff. It used to be a desk so I could work on projects, but all I ever did was stack stuff up on it. And so now all that stuff was on that table, and it's on a table over here, and it's in a box, and it's on the floor where you can't see it. So now I got somewhere to set up the train. And then up there, we had 4 racks of filament. I took all those down. They were quarter rolls, half rolls, some were full rolls, and I put them in a trash can. And then I didn't have enough room, big round trash can, carefully. And then I put a whole bunch on a table, and I got on Marketplace, and I said, $40, come get it. And a guy came in about an hour, gave me $40, and we loaded up his car full of filament. And I took all my other filament that I had randomly sitting all over the place, and I put it on those 2 shelves. So within the that filament that's there now is all within the last 6 months. Or there's a few older ones, but most of it is newer stuff. And let's see if I can zoom in here real quick. I'm going to kind of show you what I got going on with the train. Where's my zoom button? Yep. And gotta go this way. Then we gotta go down. And there's 6 big modules right there. And the track connects each module. Those are a bunch of buildings I 3D printed in a tower. I have some of my Cato track that come in the mail, not all of it. Then I have a piece of foam there I went to Lowe's and bought. I plan on building a great big mountain where 2 train tracks can run through it, back in one of the 2 corners on either the left or the right. And then I'm going to have to paint buildings, set up scenes, do a lot. But those, basically you take them with you wherever you go. If they get in the way, you unplug the track at each module, and you put them away by themselves. If you ever want to go somewhere, or you're involved in a club or something, or you want to go to a relative's house, take all your separate modules, plug them together, and then you can run your 2 train tracks all over the place. So that is a new hobby that I'm currently getting into, and I thought I'd like to share it with you. So we bring this camera back out, go back over here, somewhere, about like that. And that's what I've been working on. Kenny, take it away. What have you been up to, buddy?
Destroying the SV08 piece of you know what. It'll look great. You know what's going to sit there in about maybe 2 months? What do you think is going to sit there?
A smart person would buy a real printer. They would get a Voron.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a Voron 350 2. I guess
nice.
it's the one that's got the doesn't have the drag chain.
Didn't you had already a ball?
I had a rat rig.
Oh yeah, it was a rat rig. Sorry. Same thing. Nah,
No.
it's not.
No,
Just kidding.
no.
I know it's not the same.
And this time I'm going to be a lot more focused. I was changing out too many parts on that rat rig, driving myself nuts.
Hello, Guy the Jedi. Hello, Tim Talon. Hello, everybody in chat. If I didn't say hi, I tried to throw your comment up on the screen. We don't always respond to every single comment, but we do read every comment, and we talk back to people when we can and reply to them to the best of our ability. And like I say, we're streaming live and on Twitch, on YouTube right now, and over the next 3 hours, we might have, 60 or 70 people watching at any given time. It kind of comes and goes, and then we can have up to like 12 or 13 people on the screen at a time, and makers drop in here and there. If you're a content creator, a maker that just loves to build stuff, if you're a train guy, that would be really cool. Use the link down below. I posted it in chat. Drop in, let's chit chat. You're welcome to self promote things that are hobby related when you come on the channel. And we're PG. We try not to cuss, but occasionally a word will slip here or there. But we try to be PG.
Who me?
Yeah, me too. I think I'm the worst about it, making wisecracks and beating around the bush about other subjects, but that's just kind of my nature. So, anyway, hope everybody had a great week. I hope you got a lot of fun projects you're working on.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
just
spread the news that we are live right now on several Discord channels and
Awesome.
Facebook channels also.
Thank you. Hello, Chris Mink. How you doing? Betty
Hey,
Boop. That's my wife, Brandy, in another room. Hello, Brandy.
hey Betty, how you doing?
But yeah, I got my pension for the first of the month on Friday morning because the first is on Sunday. My truck is re-registered. That's all taken care of. So currently, the truck and car run fine. The air ain't working on the car. It's a whole other subject. But I don't have it for sale right now anyway. Anyway,
So, what you been up to?
just working on stuff around the house here. I need to, like I say, I got my new hobby started up. Um, I've got another power supply from a friend has mailed me that'll be coming in the mail, and I got more stuff coming in the mail from Amazon, some more track, so I can complete the two ovals, one inside the other,
All right, cool.
and then I
Yeah,
can try the little train I do have to see how it works.
I've been doing some designing for my mother-in-law. She wanted me to print something out, and it's gonna be ready in 21 minutes.
The guillotine?
A guillotine? No,
Oh,
we're not French.
okay.
I'm nationwide. Yeah, I think if I ever got in the trains, I'd have to have some music going for it, like some Aerosmith. You know, train kept going all night long. Train kept going all night long.
Yeah, I
That
should
was
have done this years ago, and I'm going to be 60. No! No! Go get mommy. Go find mommy. Go. Go look for mommy. Go. Go get mommy. Maybe she's in the living room. Go look. Go look. Yeah, I should have done this a long time ago. I didn't, and now I am. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got the zany maker dude here.
Hey, hey, how you guys doing?
How you doing?
he's in.
I have great news.
You got a girlfriend? And you're getting a house.
I'm cancer free.
Oh, good, good, good.
That's even better.
That's even better. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
You live longer.
yeah. Awesome.
Good.
good. Hey, Zach, got a question, dude.
Yes, shoot
If I, get-
away.
if I get tired of walking, can I hang out
Hang out.
in your booth?
Oh, are you going to Murph?
Yep.
Yeah,
Ooh,
got tickets. Things are booked, and he's ready to go.
I don't
definitely.
wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Tickets? Where do I get tickets?
Well, how are you going to get there? On a plane?
No. I mean, for the event. Do they
Oh,
have,
there's no tickets for the event.
yeah, because I looked. You know, the only thing I see is the Facebook page.
I meant plane tickets.
No, yes, that's all done. And I did not use credit cards. Everything's cash. I sold something expensive this last week. So yes, I'm going this time. I'm not backing out.
Ooh,
Cool.
sweet. I know. I just got confirmed for 3D Printopia, their booth.
Cool.
Yeah, Josh is not going to this one, but he's going to 3D you know, like you just said.
3D print up. Okay.
Yeah, and I got a funny feeling I'm not going to have my teeth before we go too. Damn it.
It happens.
Well, I mean, I got signed off 2 weeks ago,
That's good.
but I don't even have my community dentist appointment yet. You know, that the VA pays, like a community, a regular dentist is what I'm saying. That's who's got to do the actual denture. VA just did the implants.
Oh yeah. So
So, what car do you have, Zach?
I have a Rav4.
That's all.
Yeah, he's a hot rodder.
I'm trying to think. Have you seen his in the videos? How did he put all that? Did all that go in the car, or did you have to ship all of it?
All of it's in the car.
Oh wow!
I don't know how I do it. I just do it.
Admit,
Wow!
And
okay,
by the way,
admit it, Zach. You have the TARDIS, the time machine, right?
Yes, my car is the Tartarus.
Bigger on the account.
I wish. I really wish. I know I'm hoping I can get someone to help me uh rent out a cargo truck for 3D Printopia. I'm hoping I could get someone to help me out on
yeah, I
that
won't
one.
be. I won't. This is a one-time shot for me. I won't be at that one. I did ask. God, Josh. Republic. God, what did he go by again? I can't talk without my damn teeth. He was here last week. Josh.
Mm,
Anyways, he said he's not going to be able to make it after all. On this one, but he'll be at that one that you're talking about.
oh yeah, Printopia or
Josh Taylor.
Yeah.
mm,
So I said, oh, and then we started talking about which one,
Recreator 3D is the word I was looking for.
yeah. And then I asked him which one's better, and he kind of gave me a rundown. And I already had this one in mind, so whatever.
yeah. Um, so though I have for Murph, I'm hoping to get 30 kilograms pushed out
Wow.
of
Yeah, I won't be there till Saturday though, because I'm
wait.
coming in. I'm coming in Friday.
That almost looks like if it was chrome, I would say rigging for a band, stage setup for lighting or
Right,
towers or something like that.
concert
Concert stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
rigging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's a fun fact.
Yeah.
I actually have paint to do that.
Nice.
Hey, Clownhammer, how you doing?
Well, you got painted chrome.
Yeah. Well, not chrome. It's going to look like a metal. It's not going to be pure chrome.
Right.
Uh-oh. But it's going to look. Going to be a hammered metal.
All right.
All right.
Be sure you primer it first.
Yep. I have auto body filler. Which, let me tell you, I buy filler and primer. I just won something on what should I call it?
You just won something.
Yeah,
What?
on Lee Marie's.
What did you win?
Ambrosia.
Oh, lucky you.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to going. So
Oh yeah, no, it's going and the after parties are going to be amazing.
Yeah, I went to
how?
those two laser shows here in Vegas, and I would much rather I went to a 3D print show because I would be more familiar with everything I'm looking at, and I know a lot of the people there.
Yeah.
Well,
Um,
because I was looking at open source, but an open source general admission is 200, and then the next one up from that is like 350. Then VIP is like 12 or 1300.
Mhm.
So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I think I'll go with one of the other shows. I mean, it would be nice to see, Adam Savage at Open Sauce, but I'll pass.
yeah, but yeah, because then I'm going to use some semi-clear gloss on it to help protect it. How many outlets / circuits are all on your behind you plug? I'm going to be honest. I believe two. Two circuit. Well, no, that's a lie. Let me count.
Well, he hasn't tripped a breaker yet, so I guess he's okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 4 outlets. 4 outlets.
Yeah, how many circuits though?
I
So
think it's 2.
probably 15 amp. Owie.
Possibly. I don't. It just works. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to say no.
Hey,
So
Matt, you're mirrored. You know that? Your video's mirrored.
Really?
Yeah. Your big
Yep.
printer's on the left, not the right. You're mirrored.
Jack.
Hold on, let me
Yes.
check.
God dang it. Anyways,
Yeah, I've known you long enough every week that you're mirrored.
get a kilowatt. That way you'll know.
ooh,
I bought one of
Okay.
them years ago, and it's still in the garage somewhere. I've never used it, but I did buy one when I first got into 3D printing and never tried it. I think it's in my toolbox, the only place it could actually be.
Better now?
No,
All my
you're reverse.
yeah.
Hold
Yeah,
up
but
your
you said-
hold up your left hand. That's your right hand.
No,
You're
that's
re-
my
you're-
left hand.
You're mirrored. That's why I said your video's mirrored.
Yeah, because your thing on your shirt's even on the other side.
Your kitchen is on your left. In that picture there, it's on your right. You're mirrored.
Maybe it wants to be mirrored.
Chat can see it. Anyway, everybody else here can see it.
All right.
There you go. Now you got it, buddy. Yeah.
Hey, did you guys see the new greatsword I made?
No. But if you think I'm acting stupid, wait till I drink. But I don't drink much.
I'll drink
I'm crazy
either.
all the time. I drink way too much. Oh, I'm sober right now.
I think last time I had a drink was on last year, around Christmas time.
No, I don't.
Okay. This is
Just like
a little...
Jerry said, I bought it, but did I use it? No.
Yeah, it was a great idea when I bought it, but I haven't used it. Wow, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Where's your insert? So you can carry it on your hip?
I feel like this is going to be on my back.
All right.
But then
You're
again,
gonna have
I'm
like
not-
similar.
Hello, Thomas.
Maybe do something like similar to a backpack
Maker Viking.
where you have a backpack and then
Maker
put it in
Viking
like
would
this?
like to have that.
over the top. You know.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, this isn't actually for my cosplay. It's for my friends.
Cool.
She's like a 5'2" person.
Clownhammer says, LOL, he thought it was going to be bigger, man. He's disappointed.
I know. I'm disappointed myself too, Clownhammer. It needs to be bigger.
Wow.
Like, I need big. Oh, that's what she said. But
Oh,
no.
I have something I have to tell you. Let me grab the picture. I shared
Ooh.
this. You know, my wife's in a Betty Boop. So a long time ago, I joined a Betty Boop group because I see posts from the cartoon of Betty Boop. And this is funny. Let me find it. I'm going to read it. I'm thinking I'll engrave this or put it on a plaque or do something with it. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Here it is. It shows a picture. You guys can't see that. Okay, I'll put it right here. Let me share my screen. I thought it was extremely funny when I seen it. Share screen. This one.
Hey, Tentalian, how you doing?
Oh, let me see
Here we
this.
go.
Guy the Jedi.
Everybody read this. I think it's funny. Don't tell them I haven't got balls. I just wear them on my chest, and I can guarantee that they're a lot bigger than yours. I thought that was hilarious.
Jeez. That's nuts.
Only you, Jerry.
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
Oh, we're blank.
Oh yeah.
Oh
we
yeah,
are
okay,
blank.
here. There. Now we're back, right?
Yeah, we're back.
Yep.
And then I can make
There's
back.
just a extra guy. Oh, there we go.
I got it.
He's gone.
Yeah. This program, whenever I share a screen and make everything goes grayed out, so I got to remember to catch it. But anyway, I thought that was funny. Hello, Ladybug. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a great day.
That's Terry, right? Is Ladybug Terry?
I'm not
I'm not
sure.
sure.
Is that Terry? Dave is going to punch me
Hello,
if I
Kenneth
don't.
Davis. On Twitch and YouTube, if you fill out the pin post up top, we'll be giving away a roll of Polymaker filament later. And starting next week, we'll roll into the new month. We'll be giving a roll of Ziltech also for 3 weeks out of the month. But right now, we're down to the last week of the month. It will just be a roll of Polymaker. Yeah, Clownhammer thought it was funny, so that's all that matters. My
Okay,
wife
so
says, only my hubby.
Hmm.
I'm excited to not actually get to go out.
I don't know. I'm maybe going out tomorrow, hopefully.
Ooh, that'd be fun. Is it like a
Uh,
rave?
No. I don't go to raves.
You don't go
Hey, Zach, so where do I find the hours on this thing?
on
Yes, it
which
is
one?
Terry. It's Dave's wife, Ladybug.
Caught it.
Where?
What were you looking for?
Hours.
On
The show.
What
hours
show are
on
you
the
talking about?
Oh, for Murph?
Yes.
Okay, so they haven't announced them yet.
Probably 9 to 4, 9 to 5. Come on, chat. What are
Yeah.
they typically?
I mean and they don't announce that till like last 2 weeks.
There's no hours to show up, Scott said?
Yeah.
Okay.
There are hours. It's just they don't announce them till like last 2 weeks, which should be next week.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. But
So all the information is just what I see is on Facebook.
Well,
yep.
wave at all the cameras, Kenny. There'll be a million people taking pictures and filming. You'll be in a lot of backdrops, so just turn around. Hey,
Yeah. By the way, I'll have a very nice Nikon. Um, I'll say it. It's my burn walls. But yeah, it's nice. So I'll have a very nice camera with me.
Dan's 3D Print UK. Hello, how you doing? Beanie, hello. Biney or
And
Beanie, how you doing? Don't
oh,
bark at me. Go away. Go eat your food in the kitchen.
is Scott in chat? Yeah.
Go in the corner, lick your butt or something. Come on, go.
But yeah, that's been projects I've been
And
working on.
I'm staying at the Marriott in town.
Okay, that's a fun building.
Yeah, I got everything at 1,010 with business on Southwest because I already have like almost a $300 credit,
Hello, Simon.
Huh.
and then I
Hey,
have
that's good.
Hey,
mid-size
Simon, how you doing?
and a mid-size SUV.
If I was going to a show, I would watch a bunch of videos to find out where the after parties are, where people are staying, and then I'd want to kind of figure out my plans based on all that.
I'm not, the hotel, man. I'm going there to crash.
Yeah, I go to after parties a lot. I drink so much during Remurf.
There
Yeah.
is 30, how many? 35, 36 years between us. You're
Yeah,
30
you
what?
got this.
You got 30 what? I mean,
I'm
how old?
31.
Yeah, so yeah.
You're
And
still a baby.
on the 26th,
Just a
I'll be,
baby.
on the 26th of June, I'll be 67.
No after parties.
No,
The
I
Quakers are
could have
coming for
went
you.
to the after party at Smurf, but I was so knackered and tired, and it just takes out a lot of me when I get out, you know.
Pop
And
3D, what's going on? How are you doing today?
I stopped drinking, so, you know.
I don't even drink.
Yeah, I'd be sitting there drinking probably Arnold Palmer's.
I don't drink, but I can drink if I want to drink because I don't have anything against drinking. I just don't
Yeah.
buy hard liquor.
Yeah.
Same thing with me.
I got beer in the fridge. What did I buy yesterday, Brandy? What is it? What is it? A Mexican beer. What's that brand called? It's a new beer. It's been around for a while. I bought a 6-pack of that yesterday. Drank a beer. We have
Desperado.
no. If you lived in the U.S., you know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Dos Equis.
No. I'll have to go
Modena,
check.
Modena or Moline or
Modelo, I think it's called.
Modella.
Yeah, I bought a 6-pack of Modelo. Drank one yesterday. We have some vodka in the freezer, which obviously doesn't freeze. I don't remember why me and Brandy bought that, but it's still there. We haven't drank it. It's been in there 3 or 4 years. So we got wine as decoration, living room on the shelf, and in different racks, but we don't drink it. We got about 10 bottles.
I don't
A long
miss.
time.
That's one thing I don't miss, man. I just do not miss it.
You know, I think I gotta make more chips.
Yeah, I'm out
Are
of.
you
I'm gonna
sure?
Corona in a minute.
Are you sure you have enough?
No, I don't.
Lee Marie 3D. Oh, did I get a raid? I think I
Did
just
they
got a
raid
raid
you?
for that.
Why even say? Oh yeah, no.
Trying to wait to see what it pops up. I had a notification on my YouTube screen when I say hi to Lee Marie 3D, but I'm not sure. Oh, it
Yep,
is a raid incoming. Okay, a raid did come in.
they did join.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, Raiders. I hope you had a great stream, guys. My name is Jerry from 3DHP, and I stream each and every Saturday, 12 p.m. Pacific. I go live on YouTube and Twitch, and makers come on board. We get like 10, 12 people at a time. We talk about lasers, 3D printing, food sometimes, CNCs, painting. I just got into N-scale trains right over there. We're starting to talk about train stuff. So welcome in. Hope you had a great stream. Please like, subscribe, and follow. I'd really appreciate it. And if you want to see too much stuff, look, too much stuff everywhere.
Oh,
I
Don't
think your
bark.
dog.
Yeah, everything that was on the table where I got the small Z train setup starting to build over here. I got to build everything. I got more track coming in the mail. I put all that and I put it on this table up here. I've got it in boxes, and it's in a table over here. And and then something terrible happened. My pit droid that I had done from Star Wars, about 4 foot tall, sits on a shelf. Well, I wanted to put some other stuff up there, so I moved the pit droid down in front of the bamboo. And yesterday I was working on the bamboo, and my bald head hit his feet. He flipped off, hit me on the head, went to the floor, and went boosh.
Oh
And
no.
I got a lot of stuff to glue back together. And if you look right here, there's my pit droid.
And the doggy wants more crackers.
Oh man. Anyway, I got to glue the pit droid back together. It's savable, but
You look stressed, Jerry, with your dog.
yeah. And what was nice is that Sean with Klondike.com, Klondike 3D, he sent me the stuff for the modules for the train. If you can set up 2 tracks, two ovals, one inside the other. There's 6 modules, and they all connect together by simply connecting the track. Once your track is mounted, you build up an individual scene. I've done a little video on it on each one. So if you had a door or a large room or something bolted to the wall, it's not portable. You can't take it with you. When this is all done and set up and I got everything built, that becomes portable. I could take it with me, or I could take a single module. And if Kenny was into trains, or Matt, or Zany Maker Zach, or whoever, we had a club, I could just take over some of my modules, plug into their modules, and then we could all hang out, drink beer, and play trains, I guess. Anyway.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah, something like that.
I do like my trains.
Sebastian, hello, how you doing? Let's see, let me go down through some of these.
Actually, you want to know
What
something
piece of my
that's
lip?
ironic, Jerry?
What?
There's a person that runs a train shop in South Bend that's right next to near where I work at. It's called Jerry's Trains.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Jerry, the one you glued up wrong, was you able to go fix it and it's no big deal? Which one did I glue up wrong? Oh, yeah, it was no big deal. It's just, he has a logo on one end on the very first one I filmed putting together, and I just had the ends reversed. The parts are exactly the same. It's just I got them reversed. It was not a big deal. But I laid them down. I was talking about it and said where they went, but when I actually laid it down, if you notice that there's holes closest to my chest, stomach where I was working, that's where the track is on the other side. And I should have had it flipped around the other direction, but it was no big deal. So I got it. Anyway, yeah, I put out 3 videos last week. And enough with me talking about videos. Here we go. Let's see what Zach has here.
Oh, it's
There
just
you go.
the truss system that's completely modular. I'm hoping to push out about 30 kilograms worth of this stuff. Yeah, no, so it's completely modular. You can take apart these and assemble your own rigs. I'm going to be annealing this. Hopefully, my friend lets them use their oven. Going to have a conduit that runs through it that'll also enforce it. But yeah, no, it's completely modular. I'm happy I can move my left arm relatively easy.
Clownhammer wonders if you're going to put EMT electrical pipe inside of it to strengthen it.
Conduit. I'm going to put conduit.
Yeah, conduit. That's EMT.
Yep.
Yeah.
I had never heard it put that way. Okay. Hey,
Yeah.
learning something new every day. I love it. But yeah, no, so like it can be completely stackable and
Very cool.
And this is by Dragonborn Studios and Colts 3D. If you guys want wow, speech impediment. Look at it. Yeah. And supposedly this can hold up to 200 pounds evenly distributed without the conduit and annealing. Actually, yeah, let me get that link to you, Jerry. So if you
Sure.
could post
Share it in
that,
private chat and I'll post it out.
definitely. Let me find that real quick for you.
Let me reshare the invite link if anybody wants to drop in, any of our maker friends. I'm putting the link right now in chat. If you'd like to come on camera, if we know who you are, you're welcome to come on and self-promote. Show us what you've been working on and hang out.
Control V. Did that go?
Pick 1080p when you come in. Hello, Kenneth Davis. How you doing today? RJ Repo Man, what's going on? Oh, private chat. Okay, let me go grab it.
Yeah. No, I love this system though. It ever since they showed it at Murph like a year or two ago, I instantly grabbed it. I was like, nope, I want this because I also can think about I can make a whole truss system above here
Hello, Kaggle.
and make a filament hanging off of it.
Okay, there's the link.
Yeah, so
Yeah, when I was looking at the list the other day on Facebook for Murph, it didn't look like a big vendor list, or like
yeah.
it says they're the largest. But you probably all say they're the largest, right?
Yeah,
I
mean,
I think I haven't been to any event, but in my opinion, Rocky Mountain's going to probably be the largest if it's not already there. That's my opinion. That's from somebody that's never been there. I just watch videos.
yeah.
Guys, question: have you guys heard about the new high temperature filament from Polymaker?
Yes, we've been
seems to be
watching
pretty
that all
cool, eh?
morning. Be very cool.
150 degrees before it starts.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got some fantastic makers in the back room right now.
Oh no! Don't let him in! Don't let him in! Don't let him in! Oh, you let him in!
What's going on, guys? How you doing today?
Hey.
Hey,
Can you hear us?
Yes, we can. Sprinkle
Oh,
this
goody.
on the crew.
God, man, look.
We're making
you
something
doing?
that reminds us of
Try that
Naked.
again. Look who the cat drugged in. There we
It
go.
is.
And we actually made this for our cat.
Oh, wow.
It's a
That looks
scratch.
dangerous.
That's
It
like
is.
Yeah, they like it.
It's a
in the
cat.
dark.
TPU?
Step on that, that'd be worse than a Lego. You'd actually scream and fall on the floor and grab your foot.
Yeah, that's.
We gotta print the bottom part. It's just
Technically, it's two pieces. I don't know what you're doing. It goes up against the wall. These connect to the wall, and then you put a little container here with catnip. It's got little holes in it, so the smell of catnip comes out. And they actually really like to rub on this. It's rough as hell, but
Yeah.
They like
cats
it.
like it. So
Hey, cats like it. Why not?
Cool.
You don't have to rub yourself against it.
So, hey Dave, how are you doing on the ranking?
what was that, Zane? I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. I was busy just looking at my stuff. What was that?
Dave and Terry After Dark. That's a new show coming out, and that's one of their toys.
I don't know. This is definitely our after dark toy.
Oh my!
I just caught on to that.
Dave
Yeah.
gets spanked with it.
Yes,
Oh,
I see Chris is in chat. Chris, you can yell at Dave about your Tumblr
whips and chains.
Hey, Red Light, how you doing?
Why are you yelling at me?
because you never sent it out.
It's
It's still sitting over there on the counter.
there's a lot of stuff that's got to get sent out. Jerry's head's right here. We got to send it out with his Tumblr. You got to ask Jerry also. Which one?
Jerry would just get his head
You
probably.
were supposed to
next.
ask Jerry a question about.
Hi, Jerry. How are you?
No,
Hey,
you're
how you
supposed to
doing?
ask a question.
Good. So I'm in the process of making you something. Did you want a shirt, Tumblr, or both?
Oh, I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Should I talk about me? Why I messaged Dave, or don't go there?
You can talk about why you messaged Dave.
Oh no, I don't think I should mention it. Well, anyway, no, I better not.
no.
But yeah, whatever you want to do, I'd really appreciate it.
We'll do
Tumblr-
both, Dave. We'll do both for Jerry.
What does that look for?
No, I'm trying to charge Jerry for.
I'm not charging
Tumblr.
Jerry for nothing.
You're trying to charge Jerry for a Tumblr.
I did not say I was
Well,
charging Jerry. Jerry
I
is.
I
Stop it
tried
right
to
there.
pay
Stop it right
yesterday, and
there.
I
Best
contacted
way to
Dave
charge
like 10
Jerry
different
is to
times.
give him a
And he
big
replied,
hug
and he
and a
said, "Don't
kiss.
worry about it," but I tried to pay for it.
You guys see this? It's
Something's wrong with you.
got holes in it.
Can you
Hey,
make
Dave.
that, Dave? You got a program? Can you make that a collage on the Tumblr?
Yeah.
Make it
Where you
what?
kind of put the two logos like all over the place.
Oh
Oh,
yes.
small
Yes,
logos all
because
over the
we
place.
actually just finished one for.
Nah.
Oh yeah, it's a surprise. When they get theirs, they can show it on the stream.
Oh, wow.
There's a joke Tumblr for somebody else that went out.
Hey, Dave, you want to hear some news?
Uh-oh.
Guess what I'm going to do?
You're putting the Mandela bed on the SVO8.
Look at the SBO8 in the condition I got it in right now.
I see it. What's... Oh, you got the top hat going on.
Yeah, and
gonna
it's
go to
got
the truck.
no walls, right?
Right?
And
So
no
you're
power
doing a tool
supply.
changer.
I'm scraping it or scrapping it.
No.
It was going to go in the dumpster, but I said I'll drive to Henderson, so don't go in the dumpster.
No, don't throw it in the dumps. No, yes, wait.
Yeah, yes, because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build a Voron 2.4 D.
The revision D? Cool.
How's he doing this?
Do you or anybody in chat know where he can purchase that today? Because he has the funds to buy the kit in the U.S.,
God,
but he
man.
can't find it.
They used to be pre-order, and then they were out of stock. I haven't seen them in a minute. I know there are plenty of revision C's out there, but the D's... who had the D's last?
What size is that printer you're talking about, Kenny?
350, probably.
Wait, really?
350.
Okay. Is there a better Voron that's 350 by 350 other than the one he wants to build? Is there a better option right now that he could order right now?
God, I got one of these.
Oh, okay.
God.
You could go with a Trident, but I mean, I prefer a 2.4 personally. But I mean, there is the Trident.
No, I don't want to try it.
I don't think so.
And there is a guy, just so you know, there is a guy here in town, but he's on the other side of the valley. He is selling a rig that he built a year ago, but it looks like it's just a 2.4 300. In other words, it's got the drag chains and all that. I'm looking for no drag chains, and I'm looking for the latest technology. The latest version, in other words.
Here you go.
Oh, Zany built the Adamames.
First.
Yeah.
So,
Why should you dig it so hard?
do you even have a version 2 yet?
Oh.
Oh, which one?
Version 2.
A version 2. What? I don't. What is that?
She dug hard on me.
A version 2 of which one?
Boron.
Yeah, I have a. Well, it started as a Rev 2. It was a Rev 2, and then it became a self-sourced chaos of it's close to a revision D if you look at the specs on it now, and some things are actually past the revision D because I self-sourced, and that's something I highly do not recommend anybody else does.
Yeah, I know. In other words,
That's
basically a spreadsheet and going through the list. I know. Because
That's,
I did that. I was going to do that originally when I built my rat rig. I was going to self-source, but then I decided not to.
Thunder.
Yeah, Thunder Keys knows.
And it is a lot more if you self-source.
It's a lot harder to sell. I mean, you could do it. It's just I don't recommend it. The kits are ready to go. I bought mine in trying to save money, and technically, I ended up spending about the same amount I would spend on a kit anyway. But I have a little bit more than a revision D in it now. But that's the thing. You can either get the kit, be good with it, or get the kit and like any extra part you wanted to throw on that's on
So
top of it.
my understanding of the D, since it doesn't have drag chains, is it is a can system, right?
The D, I think, still has the drag chains. I think.
does?
No,
Let me see.
from what I read this morning, it doesn't.
No bobbies.
I do not remember on the drag chains because that was the main reason with mine. I went from obviously the full wire kit with the revision 2, revision or R2, and then I went to CAN bus, and then from CAN bus I went to USB. So it's kind of boom, boom, boom.
ooh.
Yeah, self-sourcing, don't do it. Don't outthink the people who are smarter than you. It's not going to happen.
Thunder Keys actually, I think, once joined. He's one
I'm
of the guys
posting it
that,
now.
yeah, he knows a lot about the whole system.
Yeah.
He knows a lot.
And-
Thunder
and
Keys
for one-
is.
From what I understand, the kits are also pre-crimped too. You don't have to do any crimping; it's already pre-crimped.
I believe, yes, that is the case. I believe that's the case, yes.
I mean, I got all those. I got about 6 different crimpers when I had the rat rig.
Yeah, go shoulder like that. But
You're so soft.
so who knows? What were we showing there, Matt? That amazing lithophane that was like a flower, was it?
Yes, it was. It's sunflower, and I made it for my mother-in-law, as she actually I showed her how to do
Just
it,
a
and
minute.
she clicked a few buttons,
Ooh.
and to make it herself,
Hold on, Thunder Keys.
Dude, that
That looks
is-
nice.
So once you put the light behind it, the picture gets revealed. So for the people who don't know what a lithophane is.
It's nice.
I still declare Matt as like the king of lithophanes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Brian, better known as Thunder Keys.
Oh yeah, let me fix that.
Hey,
And we got Edge of 3D.
You didn't hear that. He's Thunder Keys. He's not Brian.
Yeah, where do I change that at?
whoa.
At the beginning.
No, I can change.
Yeah, I'll put you
Wait.
back in. Go ahead and change it, and I'll bring you back in.
He had something shiny behind
Ladies
him,
and
and
gentlemen,
I liked it.
Scott with Edge of 3D. What's up, Scott?
Oh,
And we have Thunder Keys.
There you go.
Since you guys jumped in here,
Oh, and we've got Russ.
Dave and
Russ.
Terry, I just wanted to know what laser you ordered for Terry.
Nope, we've decided that Terry will get a laser for her birthday.
Nice.
you decided
No,
that Terry would get a
you
laser.
you said you were fine with a laser printer for your birthday.
Happy birthday. When's your birthday? Tomorrow?
Monday.
Cool.
Mine's Monday. Yours is December.
Oh, mine's December.
I got one in 2 weeks. I'll be 61.
Oh, wow. Dave's
Yeah,
before-
that's what I said. Oh, wow.
I'm still young.
Dave's a young chicken.
I'm a young spring chicken.
I was born in
44.
1964.
Right, 1958, June 26. What a fabulous day!
So how many here are Geminis?
Uh-oh.
You and Jared are Gemini.
How many here are left-handed?
I'm ambidextrous.
Already?
Does that count?
Yeah. I do most things left and right, except for writing.
What about Cancer?
What?
I don't
The
have
zodiac sign, not the other thing.
Oh,
Oh, Cancer.
I'm like saying, I'm free of that.
Sagittarius. Sagittarius.
Oh God.
Cancer.
Aquarius.
We always have room
Pisces.
for more. It's never a full house.
Hey, Matt,
Yes.
have you heard of that new filament that Polymaker just came out with?
Yeah.
I'm so messy
I like
up.
to have some right now, so I can put it in my window.
I think they're all sold out, but I'm going to put in a request for some soon.
They still have some. There's some white filament
Nice.
available on.
I don't like white.
What's left is white. There's the Gradient Fire. This
Nice.
is Power Tool Yellow.
Oh, that's really nice. I think this filament's gonna be the next step in filament evolution, and we're gonna get rid of all the other filament. I think in the future, like
Well, and then
that's my
right
thinking.
right there is more of a printing on an ANET AA. Everything I have here that I printed for the launch on Tuesday was all printed on that ANET A8 back there. Every single thing I printed, all the stuff that I printed in their high temp PLA, I did on that printer. So
Hey, Russ, congrats for being back from vacation. You're back, right?
Yeah, I go back to work tomorrow.
You want me to share those pictures, or do you still have those items with you you'd like to show that you made?
Oh yeah, I got some of them.
All right, we'd love to see them.
yeah, there's the ANET A8 printing right now.
Oh, I love it.
In case any of you are young enough to not know what the hell that is.
It's not on fire.
Here's some
Yeah,
stuff.
it doesn't need high temperature filament. It needs fire resistant filament.
That's really
Way
nice.
to go. That is beautiful.
So I got a request from someone to make something for the 60-year anniversary. So I cut this out on the laser, hand painted it, and then put it on a mirror.
So you burned the back off for the mirror face down. You burned the back off, and you hand painted it, and then you threw it in a frame.
No, this is wood.
Oh, that's wood.
Yeah, this is wood.
And the wood is glued to the mirror.
Exactly.
Oh, I thought that was a mirror you etched and painted the mirror.
No. Yep.
Oh, very nice.
Yep.
So-
wood on the mirror.
What type of glue did you use to glue it to the mirror?
CA glue.
Did you use a laser cutter?
I have 3.
Yeah.
Like,
I have
come on,
Raleigh, Raleigh,
Slacking.
Raleigh.
Yeah. Yep, I got the laser diode. I got a F1 Ultra, and then a little F1, and then I got I actually got 4. I got the 16x16 Rolly diode.
Russ has a secret profession where he's able to afford all his fancy stuff, but we're not going to talk about what he does in the real world.
Yeah, and actually, the other thing that I was showing you, because I get a lot of requests from the VA and the VFW.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
It's nice.
Hello.
That is clean. I love it.
Yeah, and what I do, I mean, it's 2 layers. So I cut out, the letters and everything, and then mask stuff off with tape and, cans of spray paint. And
Let me
And
ask
then,
you
you know-
this: Does the VA pay you, or is it donations?
it's donations. It's people will request and I give it to them. I don't charge for any of that.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Just a thought.
And Zach, you were showing this.
Oh, yep. Yep.
I go through it by the case.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to as well, so I understand that fully. Especially for the props I build.
And then
Especially,
Remember Cinemaker?
Wow.
yeah, I actually came up with this design in Lightburn and I shared it with Hobo with Wood, and he did a live stream on the design. And now he's doing a whole series for the Marines, the Army, the Navy, all the different branches of the service. And again, multi-layer. That ended up being 5 layers.
What is? I don't understand the lightning behind the flag and the man. What is that lightning?
That's a mountain.
No.
Oh, the mountain. That's the mountain. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember
I
seeing
was
this
telling
before, and I had to look at it, and I remembered it was a mountain, and then I forgot. I just asked you the same thing I already knew. Okay.
Because when we did it, somebody on his live stream and everything said, there's no mountains on Iwo
Iwo
Jima.
Jima.
Yeah, and I told
I
him
know
that,
my
well,
history.
my whole concept of the thing was, combining, because I wanted to do, Memorial Day too, so
That
it was
sound. That
combining
looks.
the American flag with, America the Beautiful, the mountain's majesty, and all that stuff.
That sound. This mountain looks almost like the mountain in Alaska, Mount Revere or whatever
That's
it's called.
nice.
Oh wow, that looks
I
nice.
wish I had one of those that was a remote control and could walk around my house and scare my dog off when she's barking at me and stuff like that.
Yeah. Do
That's
your
cool.
laundry. Do your cooking.
I do
Your
laundry and
cleaning.
cooking. No, I'm sorry. I enjoy doing it. That's beautiful.
If you enjoy doing it, you're welcome to come around my home and do my home.
Yeah. You live too far away.
Ah, come on, Jerry. It's just a short swim
Terry,
across
what's
the
that called,
ocean.
Terry? Can't hear you. You're muted.
A Doomslayer.
It's a Doom Slayer by Printed Obsessions.
Okay.
It's done at 200% scale. I was just playing around with it, and two different color feet.
I like
And
the two different colors.
Do you play Doom?
I love Doom. I actually
Who
just
I
was
used
it?
to play the old one.
Who was it that just done the suit and gave it to her partner and she done the
was
boat?
Emily the engineer.
Emily the engineer just done that Doom suit. That was cool.
Yeah, she
Ladies
did.
and gentlemen, we
Dark
got
We got
Prop Dude. What's up, man?
What's going on? Trying to get this gimbal to
camera
stay.
people.
He's broke.
Hey, Kenny, I got a question.
What?
Do you have any questions about any of the new Vorons you might want to purchase? Because Thunder Keys is here, and he knows quite a bit about Vorons.
I got my questions answered.
Okay.
So Kenny, just so you know, the Revision D kits, that's an LDO name or term, and they do still come with drag chains, but because they come with the Nighthawk stealth burner board, it's a lot easier to do an umbilical with one cord versus the 16 cord thing that was in the Rev C kits.
All right. Thanks.
Hey, Dave.
Yes.
Oh.
Just why?
We both looked away.
Sacrilege.
Does anybody else use hairspray on their bill plates?
It's old school. Come on, man. Coming to the new age.
Hector has one open box 2.4, but it's a 300 millimeter. It's $10,799.
Prop Dude, is that a staff from Stargate?
I mean,
Uh,
Oh, you're shedding.
On the door. Oh no, sword. Okay.
no, but
for a
it's kind
distance.
of funny you say that actually because we're doing that.
Anubis.
Oh.
Is that Anubis?
Yeah, we got the pedestal pieces going and kind of funny.
Hey,
Some
man.
other collar pieces. Yeah, we got probably about 10 hours to go.
That's
But it looks
freaking
cool.
epic.
I only did a dual color. Oh, as I break.
Hey,
stuff.
Kenneth Davis.
Only did dual color for the head for the eyes. Just,
That's freaking epic.
I like
Oh,
it.
I know. Don't say the name. I know Anubis.
Yes, sir.
Is that Anubis?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a Horus model also. I'm gonna definitely do.
The Falcon
Yeah,
one.
Breaking stuff. I gotta fix it.
You're talking about the Falcon one. The
Right.
Egyptian Falcon, yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's
my
pretty cool.
pit droid has been perfectly fine on the shelf, like I said, until I decided to move it after about a year. And then I'm getting on my bamboo printer. My legs hit the head. It goes flying forward, lands on my head, my back. The floor went boom. So now I got to glue him back together. He's broke.
Yeah, I am very good at breaking things. Obviously.
Yeah, last time I showed my my resin print from Stargate, I broke one of the, I don't know, part of her costume. Piece of it broke.
The layer adhesion on this zero is not the best, so I just fixed it. But those little pieces that the head goes onto right there, that just busted off. But that's an easy fix.
Uh,
But so the head is free floating on there, and then you just print the separate little accent pieces, whichever way you like. I saw some people that actually painted some of this part inside blue.
Hmm.
Um, but I just wanted the eyes on this one, so it's more like the movie. What I'm going to do though, I'm going to do another one. I might increase the scale, not sure, but I'm going to do all bronze and then use like this aqua color, like a wash over it for the patina effect, like oxidation. I think that'll look cool.
oh, some
Yes, we
washes.
do.
I did that for there's a bird cathedral, like a giant bird feeder. And I did copper
Yes.
silk PLA on the roof, and then did that aqua color so it looked like the real cathedrals with that green oxidized look is really slick.
Oh, that's gonna be epic. Can't wait to see that.
I can fix the pit droid because I have his wrench right here. It'll be okay.
Oh, Scott, I saw your video earlier with where you flew with your drone over the diggers.
Oh, my at my shop.
Yeah, yeah, looks cool.
Yeah,
Wow, that's a lot of diggers.
yeah. Them all came in. We started bringing those in Tuesday about 10 a.m. and we finished unloaded the last truck at 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. 526 of them there.
And you said only two people
Wow.
parked that many of them?
Yes.
That looks
We
crazy. It
got
looks like that's. Did you get? Were you out there with a whip? Did you allow them to take a lunch break or anything, or what?
I buy them lunch every day. I
That
buy
was,
all the drivers lunch and everybody out working on the yard lunch. So $222 worth of sub sandwiches every day for 4 days.
Cool.
So I spent almost 900 bucks on food for them people this week.
That's not too bad.
No,
It's very bad, but
considering how hard they're working out there and moving that many machines so that we didn't have to work all weekend. Yeah.
That's nice.
So no, it's
God,
all
God. Before I went
yeah.
to before I went to service out in Long Beach, scrap iron, 20 hours on, 4 hours off. Talk about tired at the end of that project. In other words, and all I was, because again I was younger, I was a raker, so they didn't get flat tires with the trucks. Uh, I guess they had yard dogs drive down to the ships, load the ships with the scrap iron. But yeah, we worked 20 hours on and 4 hours off.
Yeah.
hey, Marcel. Marcel, were
Well,
you in any of the episodes of Stargate?
Hey,
As an
Marcel, how
extra?
you doing?
yeah, them guys would start at 7 o'clock in the morning, worked about 6 in the evening, so they were putting in 11-hour days. But anyway,
But they didn't have a ship wedding, did they?
what's that?
but did they have? See, the deal with why we had to put all those hours in real quick, we had a ship waiting. It had to
No.
leave.
Well, I have a deadline that all these unsold or all these unshipped machines have to be off of Case's property by midnight on
Oh
the
yeah.
31st.
Well,
So
I'm sure you had deadlines.
How you doing?
ooh,
midnight tonight they have to be off the property, and I didn't want to work today. My guys didn't want to work today. The drivers didn't want to work today, so I told them to stay after, and if they could get it all done on Friday, we wouldn't have to work this weekend. And normally like that, we're there till 9, 10 o'clock at night on Friday night, and the
Yeah.
plant called me at 2:30 and said, "Don't send anybody back over here. We're all caught up. We're done for the month." So, but
Cool.
yeah, well, here I can let me move some stuff around here. I can share the screen here for the people that aren't on my social that didn't get to see it. I can find it. I'm amateur houring this stuff right now.
When I get some of that PLA from Polymaker, when they get other colors back in stock, I'm going to make a big birdhouse, probably mount it on the side of my house and see how it survives all summer in the Vegas heat. And that'll be a true test of its
It
heat.
survives. It survives in 110 degree lab oven just fine.
Yeah,
110 degrees Celsius lab oven. So
And that's
Well,
hotter.
well, they did say it is still UV, like same UV resistance as standard PLA. When
yeah, it's not going to stand up to UV. That's
yeah. The sun will burn it.
hold on here. Let me get this
Oh,
opened up.
may burn it. I think it's up to like I think the hottest in Vegas like 117,
120.
120.
I've seen it 120.
All right,
All right, here we go.
pretty.
oh, that is.
This
Ooh.
is this is the model everybody's been printing. This is the Wexter model
Yeah.
with that HT the fire one that they have. But this is not that. That's not that high temp PLA. That's
Nice.
just regular silk glitter or silk gold and orange transfer
All
with
right.
a blue. Way too many color swaps.
Yeah, that's a lot of equipment.
Damn.
Well,
Yeah,
that's a lot of.
Damn.
that's one side of it, and then this is looking at it from the other side.
Star
That
Wars Army
is.
coming to get you.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is.
Are you planning to dig any holes?
Don't piss me off.
Yeah.
All right. Don't worry about me. I will not do that.
Hang on here. Let me throw a video up here that I did.
Scott blows the whistle, and they all get up and start dancing at once.
See if it'll
Synchronized.
play.
Oh, good old
VLC player is what I use.
yeah, yeah, DLC.
Yeah, but it's not one to play for some reason. There
Okay.
we go. This is where I just flew down a row of them. Actually, that factory I'm flying towards right there, all they make over there is bacon. When the wind
Bobcat,
is out of the
skid
east,
steer.
you eat all day long.
Well, I'd say Bobcat or skid steer, but those are brand names. What do they call them?
Case and New Holland are the brands.
Okay.
So
Bacon.
anyway,
Cool.
Looked like a little bit of money.
but yeah, that factory right to the east of my shop building is a bacon factory. So when the wind is out of the east, that's all you smell is bacon all day long because their smokehouse just smoking the bacon. You just smell it all day long, and you're just hungry all day. And then if we get a wind out of the south, we have the rendering plant, and then you don't eat all day because you just can't stand the smell.
Yeah. I used to live near on the ocean near Hamburg, Lübeck. No, Lübeck near Lübeck was it? Yeah, that's the biggest city. And I used to go to this one school every morning when I passed by. It was the smell of marmalade because there was a big factory was cooking marmalade there, and every day when I went to school, one day was strawberry, next day was like apricots and blueberries, and I mean it was just made my mouth every time water when I walked to school. I love bacon.
That's like I say, that's all that factory makes over there is bacon. So when the wind's out of the east, you smell bacon all day long because it's just yeah. It's
Yeah, better to live next to a bacon factory than to a trash factory.
no. We have a rendering plant right to the south of me, rendering dead cattle,
Oh,
dead cows. They render dead cows. You'll never smell anything worse than that.
yeah.
Even durian fruit doesn't smell as bad as a rendering plant.
I when I worked for Helix Electric, we were near a donut factory, a large donut factory. So talk about hungry.
Whose mic is going off?
Yeah, somebody's mic. There's somebody noise coming from.
Oh, it's probably
Turn
me.
it all down.
No, it's probably me.
All right. Sorry.
Actually, yeah, no, it was Thunder Keys. Even though he has like the prettiest like thunderbolt. Wait, let me try to do like on the screen like thunder. Wait. There we go. A little thunder that's on his wall. Come join the dark side.
Or as someone at Rocky Mountain called it, lightning waffle.
Oh, I love it.
Here's where I'm at on my train journey. I got a long way to go. I got more track coming in the mail. Got the 6 modules built. I've been putting out all those buildings. I'm going to be putting a tunnel in one of the corners. I'm not sure yet where, but each module you build separately, and then a train track is what connects them. You don't actually lay anything across the module, so you can't take them apart once you're done. So
You
anyway,
gonna use AstroTurf or something?
no, I'll use fake grass and rock and dirt, and I'll just have to wait and see when I get it done. It'll probably be something based on Vegas or Area 51 or Utah. I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. If you make Area 51, you have to put a UFO there.
So yeah,
No, camel dude.
yeah, a little camel dude. All right. Sure, my screen came back right. There we go. Okay.
Oh, and George Knapp's got to be standing there.
Yeah. We share the last name, but I don't know. I've never met him.
I have. He used to hang out over at 6th Street and Sahara PTs. He drinks Coors Light.
Stop sharing. Um, there we go.
And then I attempted to tow Gary Waddell's boat. And he threw a tire.
Hmm.
Anything anybody want to talk about? Go for it.
I
Well,
mean, other than the mass event that's come. Oh, what does Matt have? That looks like a corner bracket. No.
Looks like a
no,
key.
it's a
That's a
door
button pusher. It's for pushing buttons on elevators so you don't get your fingers dirty and pulling doors open.
Yep. Exactly.
Huh.
Oh, that's a COVID thing.
No, those were around long before COVID. Long
Yeah.
before COVID.
Um. The next mass event that's coming up, Murph. So who's all going?
I'll be there.
I'll be square.
But yeah, no,
Cool.
definitely am.
Oh, that's cool. Thunder Keys. What's that on your wall? Oh, lightning bolt.
It's Thunder Keys. My wife made that for me, so it's a little.
I said Thunder Keys, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
No, it's like
No, on camera we're seeing light beams. I don't think you can see it, but we're seeing big long light beams.
Yeah, I can see it on the camera here. It's like
Okay.
the lens effect.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's beautiful. But yep.
I've been doing a lot of this acrylics work,
Ooh.
and then I got this here that I made where it's a ballerina inside of a raven.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
And I was telling you, Jerry, that I had to do so many of these hearts for Mother's Day that I ended up making a jig that will, hold the acrylic so that I can orient it in the laser, and then I don't have to reposition anything. All I gotta do is just,
Drop
pop
the
it in
new
the
one
jig.
in and keep going.
Yep, and keep going.
Nice.
Saves time, a lot of time.
Yeah, especially if you're doing a lot of repetitive things, because I ended up making like 25 or 30 of those hearts for Mother's Day.
Wow. Yeah, I'm printing some lithophanes out for charity and send them off soon. And yeah, looking forward to it. I just stopped my printing right now because I don't want that my noise comes, my printer making noise, and it always seems like my microphone keeps picking it up, even though I use sound depressor Nirvana RTX voice, I think. Yeah, that voice it is, and it's supposed to suppress any type of noise, but It's still coming through. I don't know what's wrong with it. So I stopped printing for till I finish the show. Yeah.
I ordered one of
Louis,
those Cubicos, Jerry, to play with that. I was telling you that I saw their Kickstart. I thought that was actually pretty cool.
Okay.
I don't know if they were going to send you one. I think you said that.
The one from
You
Saint Smart, yeah, they were gonna,
yeah,
but I don't like 38. The 3018 I had, which is basically like a cubico with an enclosure. I like
yeah.
large things. I don't like little tiny petite things. It doesn't have an exhaust fan. It doesn't have any air blowing that you're cleaning your work. And I'm thinking, who would want this? But then when you mentioned going to a show, then I thought about the other one that's out there, the Carver or whatever the other one's called.
Yeah.
Carvera.
Yep.
Carver. It's a lot more
Yeah,
money.
that's like $2,500.
Yeah, it's a lot more money, and it's similar,
Yeah.
but it's got more bells and whistles. But yeah,
Yeah.
they did want to send me one. I said I don't want to review it.
Yeah, the Cubico is 350, and
Yeah.
like I was telling you, if I do decide that I want to do some craft shows or something, when I retire, it'd be nice to do like those little catch-all trays, and then you could just customize them on site.
When I first got into lasers, I wanted to review everything I could get my hands on to review it to make content, and then I finally it takes too long, and I don't know there's not enough weeks. There's not enough days in a week and not enough hours in days, and I finally figured I want to review what I actually want to use. That's what I want to review, and all the other stuff I'm not interested in.
I just got the stuff that I needed to do what I wanted to do. If you
Yeah.
start reviewing things, then it's going to take you away from, stuff that you want to get done.
yeah.
Like I've got to get the hot end built for the Sobel SV08. Everything is right in the box. I got the car fixed, the truck's fixed. I started messing with my new train hobby. I've got to get the Sobel done. I've got to get the box turtle up and running. So I need to get the hot end built with the cutter on it so I get that finished, and then I can move on to the train.
So
I know where you can get a nice Zobo that the guy gave up on. He's tearing it apart right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this guy Talkin's going to drive out to Henderson and probably bring it home. Then I'll have something to tinker with one of these days.
Because the extra head would go really well with anybody else who has a Soval, so we don't have to pay the $85 for it.
I'm making a periscope. What I'm building right now, just have
Periscope.
to, yeah,
Ooh.
I just have to put the mirror in, and I'm gonna buy a PCP pipe, so I can extend it as long as I want, and then I put a second one on there on top. So
That's
I
it.
printed,
Peek around corners and stuff.
of
Yeah.
course, yeah.
Peeping mat.
No,
Ooh, kids are expensive.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway,
And there's the hot end. I just pulled out the hot end. So
When's Terry going to tell us about her new laser
Yeah,
cutter and engraver that's on the way?
It's coming soon. Trust me. It's coming. I'm just
Lying.
so again after I'm gonna be unloading a
he
lot
bought
of these.
himself a new Voron, didn't he?
No, I have not bought any new printers, and I promised myself I would not. I really didn't hit the
See,
button
you're
earlier today.
Why
lying.
don't you promise me you're not going to buy any more parts?
Every time you lie, your eye twitches.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, I got to get rid of. So some of these printers are coming with us to Midwest Rep Festival, and we're going to be selling some of them off to make some room because it's going to go here. Terry's laser is going here, so the exhaust can just shoot right out the window up top, so we don't have to get a
You
fume.
bought her the
extractor.
big model, right?
Yeah, she's getting a big model. She's going to get at least an 18 by 24.
and all that fit in a clown car.
Not a 3 feet by 4 feet?
How does
Yeah.
all that fit in a clown car?
I
I
still
could
don't know
put
how you
that
have
in
it all
a,
in the
if
car.
there was in boxes, I could put it in the back of my pickup, but I couldn't put it in the cab. There's no way.
He has that in a small SUV too.
Yeah, who was
Yeah,
it? Somebody
all of
told me
this.
last week when I was talking about it online. They said that he has a clown car because, as you know, clown car you can keep pulling 20 people out, and they just keep coming. So
Yeah. And also the suit of armor too, and everything
Yeah.
that's underneath the table too is there. I finished my RAV4.
His whole car was completely packed.
wow. But it wasn't. It wouldn't have been in boxes. What are you wrapping everything up? That way you can tuck it and make it all fit, or
Yep.
Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah, actually, I have a photo somewhere of me packing it. Let me find that.
I have a photo of you packing it also, but it's not very flattering.
That
It's all good.
what's that? What is that roof color? It's like a blue green, like a teal or something.
I actually have the exact color name of it because I have it right here.
Blue
It
green.
is Temple God Blue.
Nice.
Temple Guard.
Temple Guard blue. All right.
Yeah,
$7.80.
I
Yeah.
have 3 of these coating that roof.
Wow.
Mm.
It's good paint. It's real good paint. It's just. Let me see if I can't find the photo of the car when getting loaded.
Oh, and by the way, Zach, I need a new airbrush.
Ooh, Badger
I have an
Patriot.
airbrush if you want to buy mine. 50 quid.
Because
Plus shipping.
Yeah,
the one I got at Harbor Freight just didn't cut it.
Mermaid cake.
it's a pretty good one too. I have it
Anybody
somewhere.
anybody familiar with Space King?
No.
How do you make a
Okay.
mermaid cake?
Some people will be
The
familiar with Space King.
gonads. The gonads, my friend.
The gonads. Yeah. Globules. Globules.
Globules.
The holy
Globules.
globules. Yeah, I've
I
got
hate
a
it that I know that.
I have a 500 one I'm printing here after I get done with the I'm not gonna
Is
say
that
it in
going to be
front of
your?
her.
Is that going to be your armor, Dave?
Oh no.
You're
I
not
wish.
going to say this in front of me.
But
What are you not going to say in front of me?
I'm printing. You just didn't notice that I have like 5 printers printing stuff right
What are you
now.
printing right now?
I'm printing parts for our stream this evening.
Oh, for your birthday stream?
You made it a birthday stream. It's supposed to just be a regular stream.
Okay.
But yes.
We'll see.
Last year when I was 60, I think I had a birthday stream that was separate from my regular weekend stream like we're doing now. June 12th was on a Thursday. We do this on the 14th. So I think I'm going to call the 14th a birthday stream, contact Ziltech and see if I, instead of giving like one roll of filament, if I can do 5. And then I'll contact Polymaker. Last year they allowed me to do like 5 or something. So I'll see if they'll let me do that again. That way I can up it. And then I'll just call my birthday to be on the Saturday 2 days after my real birthday. I think that'll work.
You were doing his Sunday, well, basically his Sunday morning because we streamed Saturday night. So
But my birthday's
his birthday
Monday.
is Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that on Facebook.
My sister wants to make me another German chocolate cake, which I love, so I'm going to have to save it till the stream. But I told her, I said, wait a minute, I can eat a bunch out of the back, and when I hold it up for the camera, I just want to show people that I've already ate part of it.
German chocolate cake. Oh my god.
Yeah, when I was a little kid, I liked angel food cake with strawberry frosting on it. My mom used to make, and then as I grew up, I started loving German chocolate cake.
Yeah, German chocolate's good.
2-layer cake, not a sheet.
I like red velvet cake. Red velvet has to be my first favorite.
Well, I think red velvet's just food coloring in a regular cake. I think that's what makes it special.
I don't know.
I think it's a chocolate cake they dump in a whole bunch of red food coloring, and then they call it red velvet. And the best of my opinion, my knowledge.
It tastes different to me.
Just like M&Ms, they all taste different, but different colors. When actually they're all the same.
I just like the cream cheese fill-in, the cream cheese icing.
Yeah.
I cannot get the color to come off of this bed. It's still got this yellow tinge on it. No matter how hard I clean it, it's got a yellow tinge on it. I still have not used the new side yet, but it's kind of hard. But it's got a yellow tinge across it. This one's not that bad, but I know they're supposed to eat away a little bit. This one's probably got the least amount of use. I got another one that's eaten all the way down to the bare metal.
On that little lip on the very top, everything I put in my bamboo, that part of it's gone on the very top.
This is, I mean, the whole coating is gone on the other one that I'm printing with right now. So I'm just wondering how long this is going to hold up. Because apparently this bed, and where's the other one? There's another bed that I have, the gecko plate, that apparently has a shelf life. It actually has a print life. So like after, what is it? After 200 prints, you lose like 15% of your stick. It's a no heat plate. So it actually has a shelf life. As you see, yeah, that sticks to high hell.
Uh-huh.
And I figured out what the issue was with the stick that happened before. The filament I was printing with was a blend of PLA and ABS.
Oh, wow. I just noticed we got 73 people watching right now. 65 are on YouTube and 6 on Twitch. And a lot of that was probably the raid from Lee Marie 3D. Well, thank you for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, and share. Smash that like button. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, and this one has no coating on that one part that scrapes at
We,
all. He never came with it.
we got 40 entries on the Polymaker filament giveaway. 40 people are currently entered. And we'll do that in probably, oh, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes or so.
Okay, so
I said or so because that means I'll probably forget about it.
I'll remind you if you want.
I
And how long? You want me
don't
to
know.
remind you
We'll do it
faster?
after a bit.
Alright.
okay, so
I mean,
I
we're
don't
already
have
streaming for an hour and a half, so let's say in half an hour.
Okay.
so
Yeah,
I don't have. Oh,
yeah, we'll
sorry.
say a half hour. Call it good.
So I don't have photos of my packed for what should I call it for Rimmer, but I do have it when I packed it for a different event, which is about basically the same thing. I will screen share that here in a few minutes.
My last couple videos I've done, my wife has made a wisecrack that I had my toothpick in my mouth. She said, "You look like a hillbilly." I said, "Yeah, but I'm not vaping, so let's don't worry about the toothpick in the mouth."
It's all natural wood.
Yeah, and I was
Oh
actually trying to look
my!
up what was in the toothpick because I wanted to make sure there's no harsh chemicals that if you suck on the same toothpick all day long, that you're not somehow going to hurt your throat by what might be in it. And I have to find out.
Claire.
Anyway,
Could always do it the old-fashioned way. Just go pull a stick off the ground and just start chewing.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have any grass out front or out back, so I'd have to go find a weed somewhere and make sure it's not dyed yellow. No. Okay, here.
You just encourage her to bark more.
Yeah, I said no, and then I gave her one.
That is hilarious.
How's it
No
looking,
means
Smitty?
death for him.
Let me know what you want. I'll make you some noodles so you can. What? What? Okay.
Hey.
We got a crock pot in the kitchen. My wife made up a bunch of what would you call it? Spaghetti sauce or something? Yeah, in a full crock pot, so it's got to boil some noodles. I don't like spaghetti noodles that much because they slurp and you make a mess, and I like macaroni noodles when I eat spaghetti.
Elbows.
Yes, elbow macaroni is what I bought. Yes, coats better, fills up better. Pasta.
Got a penne. Penne is a good one too.
I like the bite on my arm here.
Huh? There she is. Her Betty Boop. What? Okay, she's gonna sit. If you want to make somebody big on here, you just double click on them. Like, see, I double click on you. She got food in her mouth. Tell spray your noodles. Click on. We give you one. Click on the word comment right here.
I'm not talking to anybody.
Well, yeah, they can see you. They can talk to
I'm
you.
just listening to you.
Okay.
Hey, Mink, how you doing?
Here.
I'm gonna laugh now. The viewership's just going to double, and Jerry's not going to understand why.
Y'all be nice.
We're being nice.
Always nice, Jerry.
We love Jerry.
He's
We all
got-
love Jerry. That's why we come back every week.
He's
Mhm.
not that nice, though. He's got a food. Making that for 2 bowls for me.
I'm exactly how I seem to be.
No, you're not. He's totally different. It's just me and him.
Not wrong.
Hey, Russ, how are you? My friend and my baby boop.
Good.
You stop,
Wait,
dog.
is there someone new here?
No,
No,
nobody's
I
in the
just never
chat.
say. I just never found on the camera, so I never see Russ.
Wow, Jerry, you became much more appealing. No.
Yeah, I got bigger boobs, right?
Jerry, your hair. It just grew really fast.
Yeah, you lost your boldness.
Show me how much you're making me.
Oh yeah.
You wearing your black ones? Oh, no.
Zach, which part's breaking first, the PET G or the PC carbon fiber?
If I'm going to be, it's going to break in half. What's going to happen? It's going to break in half.
But I'm going to put more weld on the inside here as well to keep it together, and then
What are
sand it
you
down.
using? 2-part epoxy?
2-part epoxy. Yeah.
Come back.
What is
I
this?
I
mean,
know that's
hey,
what I think. Yeah, the weak point is definitely
That's
going to
for
be
the
rigid
robot. Wait,
material.
I have to build that.
But I think
so
the
You
PC carbon fiber, I don't know if it's going to be too brittle, and the PET G
Did they hear
is
you
just
say that?
under 30%.
Well, I
So
mean, you
about
have to
30%.
try. I mean,
so here's the thing. I have some
what am I trying
test. I have some test armor that you can go all out on.
Perfect.
Like literally, it's literally a full suit of armor that I made already, and I fit, but won't fit with my chest plate or chainmail. So
I've got to wait
we'll
for oil.
let you go all out, try to break the living daylights out of it. Like I would love to see you break that test piece.
Cool. What is that one made out of?
It's PET G. It's the same stuff as my actual.
I'm gonna get my chair.
It's not
Oh,
annealed like my
Yeah,
chest
that'll take a
plate.
while of oil.
Not if you put it on the cooking wheel. There's a cooking wheel on the
idea.
No.
I'm gonna go make cupcakes.
Okay, jump up and I'll sit down.
Oh, also, Dave, you were talking about unlimited miles for cargo trucks?
Shocked me also. I was looking at all of them, and it was like 99 cents, 25
Give
cents.
the dog bone.
And then I looked at Hertz, and it was like you can get a van with unlimited mileage, but it's a cargo van. It has no rear seats. It's a 15-passenger. And I'm like, that's all I need. It's just two of us. So I guess we won't be carting anybody anywhere unless they want to
Well,
get in the back of the van.
I thought you were going to say it was a van down by the river.
You're
In
fine.
a van down by the river.
JC Van Lent said, "Hi, Mrs. 3DHP." And Matt's wife asked what happened to my beard. Yeah, that's been gone for a while. I shaved it off a while back.
Didn't he grow it back?
And I got lucky with my rear high set $1,000 last week.
Yeah,
I came in all in 1,010, and that's
right on
that's
point.
yeah. So that's business class on Southwest, flying into O'Hara. And yes, I know I need to make a trip because Southwest doesn't fly any closer. I looked it up, and I have a Southwest credit, so I had to go with Southwest. Almost a $300 credit, and then I got a mid-size SUV. And as far as in town of the event, I'm staying in the Marriott.
Well, you're staying at the Fairfield Inn. There's no Marriott.
That's a Marriott. Tell him, babe.
It's a Marriott.
Tell him.
That's
Tell
a
him, Marriott.
Fairfield. Marriott. That's like
Fairfield-
calling a Hampton Inn a Hilton.
It's a
It's
Marriott.
a Hampton is a Hilton.
Hampton
I'm just
is
saying what
Hilton.
it goes. I'm just saying what it said on the website.
Just like Holiday Inn is IHG.
Okay.
No, I
so
work for Marriott, right?
I stayed in some nice Marriott, so I get what you're saying, Scott. Because I stayed in.
Although the Fairfield there in Goshen is by far the nicest hotel in Goshen or anywhere around there. It's by far the nicest, and there's a Starbucks in the parking lot.
We're staying across from the Walmart.
Coffee is important.
I'd rather bring my own coffee pot
Across
and
from
make
the
it in the room.
Walmart. What the
Save
hell
money.
is down there?
Probably, hopefully not another hooker.
That would
That's
be
Walmart
a
coffee.
Comfort Inn, isn't it? Comfort Suites.
Comfort Inn.
I mean,
Comfort
last
Inn.
time when I went to Walmart and bought some
$30.
coffee there, it's like coffee tasted like
or nope.
dirt.
It was cheaper than the
It's cheaper than the Hooker Hotel we stayed at for Remerve. So but it looks better and has better ratings. There it is.
There's a clown car.
Yeah.
No,
Here's
no.
Yeah.
here's part
No.
of the door. Everything's packed. Here's a better photo up close. Here's
Oh.
some of the weapons,
Looks safe.
and then just
Safe.
not too much.
Just
You have a
don't
little
let
bit more
break.
room.
It's fine.
You got a little bit more room to stuff in. You can put at least a couple more people in.
Yep.
I know.
What's that table for, Zach?
Which one?
What's that table for in the other picture? Didn't they supply tables, or you had a double?
This?
No,
Um,
right there. That's a table upside down.
That's a
Right?
stand. That's a brace to hold it up.
that's a skid.
Just to hold it together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
think of it
this
as like a little
holds-
pallet for his
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this helps hold the dreadnought since it is an unusual shape and
Oh, I
can't
see.
stand.
Okay.
Yeah. But I store stuff inside here as well, which gives, like, for the prop swords and weapons, I can fit quite a few inside here.
And they had carts for you to use so you could unload it and roll everything in. And obviously, because you're not in Las Vegas, you didn't have to pay a union company to do it all for you. You
Yeah.
could bring it in yourself.
Not everything's union here.
Oh crap, Zach! I forgot to sign the
Most
call.
of the convention authority, all the convention authority is union.
Yeah,
So
the convention, yeah, but like, I mean, there's a bunch of hotels that have meeting rooms besides
yeah.
just the convention center.
When I went to the Laser Expo what happened? Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh,
Let me fix it.
I closed it. Sorry
That was
about
me.
that.
When I went to the Laser Expo at Mandalay Bay for Hal Tien,
Huh.
they had a small 10 by 10 booth, which they wish would have been bigger in a different location, but it was only a 10 by 10. That cost Hal Tien almost $10,000 for that little stupid 10 by 10 booth. If they want to sit on a chair, it's $150 a day per chair to sit on. So they bought some off Amazon that twist open and they lock, and they were sitting on those. Those kind of prices are completely ridiculous, ripping people off, charging them $150 for a chair, $500 a day for a regular table. I understand they have to make money, but let's be reasonable.
They're
So
damn lucky that the union didn't come by and bust their ass for the chairs. Because I'll let you finish, and I'll tell you about the Javits Center in New York City.
when they were at Bally's, it wasn't like that, and they could roll all their stuff in with carts. But at Mandalay Bay, since that's a union house with whatever with the convention authority, I don't know all the specifics. And yes, I'm a retired labor union labor, and I have a monthly pension. I will till the day I die. But this is a different union, and they just charge way too damn much money. And one
Teamsters.
display for Thunder Laser was like $100,000 for their display, for the piece of carpet, for their tapestry hanging up, and the set their lasers on for an area that big. It was just, if you're a small company, you can't go to that show because you'll go broke just trying to go there because you can't sell enough equipment to cover it. So thank God that you can have a 3D printing show somewhere else in the country where things are actually reasonable or free.
So years ago, Jerry, when I was doing the custom motorcycles, I would go do the International Motorcycle Show at the Javits Center in New York City, and I had to pay a union truck driver to walk alongside my truck as I drove in and out of the facility because I would take my truck end trailer in there to set it up. I would put down the snap together floor tiles to park the motorcycles on. I had to pay union carpet layers to stand there and watch. They wouldn't actually do the work, but they had to stand there and watch. To unload the motorcycles out of the truck and put them in the display, I had to pay union material handlers to stand there while I unloaded the motorcycles and stand there while I loaded them. Just my union bill for that event every year, just what I paid the union, was a little over $66,000.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
That's what we had to pay the union, and they didn't actually touch anything. They didn't do anything, but from the time I would pull onto the property until I pulled out of there, I had to have somebody from a different union helping me, either like driving in there. They would walk alongside my truck all the way in. They would walk alongside my truck till I'd get parked. That was the Teamsters, the truck drivers union. And then when I would start putting down my tile squares, I had to pay the carpet layers union. to stand there. Two guys would just stand there and charge several $1,000s. They weren't going to touch the crap. And then when it came time to unload the motorcycles, the material handlers, they just stand there. So
Wow.
$66,000
Shame.
is what
For
we paid
nothing.
just in union dues to go in and out of there.
Yeah.
Now, I was always there for the New York Times. So New York Times was reimbursing for everything because we'd give them a couple of motorcycles to give away. So, um, still cost us money, but didn't cost us cash because we could build motorcycles cheaper than that. But it's just ridiculous. Any place we went to do shows that had unions just absolutely rape you for what they would charge for stuff. I wouldn't do shows in Las Vegas. Period. When
Hey,
they quit,
Larry.
doing the bike event down at Cashman Field, that was it. I was out. I would go to Bullhead City and that down there for the river run, but I would not do anything in Vegas.
When Hal Tien was at Bally's, I don't know the specifics, but they said they were at the dock. They could roll everything in themselves and set up, and they didn't have to pay a forklift driver with whatever company to bring it in and charge them $1,000 or whatever to set the pallet at their booth. But so, I guess it depends where you're at. But yeah, it's don't rip people off like that. Be reasonable. Don't screw people.
Yeah, just it's I hated dealing with the unions, but it's fact of the matter is where a lot of these shows were at, trade shows and that were at, we're all union.
Well,
You
when I
know,
worked for union companies and one little thing happened on the job, I didn't run to my union crying, oh, they're doing this, they're doing that. I was always loyal to the company I worked with, and I just happened to be union making union money. But I worked for the company that happened to be union. But I had people come on the job that every time something went wrong, they're on the phone trying to call the union and cry about every little thing. You either work for my company or anyway, it's a long story. I think you kind of understand, but yeah.
yeah.
Anyway.
No, um,
It's a shame.
it is what it is.
I've had 3 union jobs in my life, and I'm not proud of it.
Yeah, I had
There's a time and a place for the union, but I just don't think that it's it
Certain it has its place. It has its need in some industries.
yeah.
Not every place. Not every place.
It's almost as bad as talking politics.
No, don't start down that one.
Some
Jerry
people,
will
some
put us all
people
out
love,
again.
some people love the union. Some people despise the union.
You're going to get us all booted out again.
Well, anyway, that's one thing nice about having the Jerry shows that Jerry can talk about whatever he wants to talk about. So, that's kind of how I look at it.
Well, I gotta get ready. I'm going out tonight, so
Got a
I wish
hot
everyone
date?
an amazing. Yes.
I think that was his way of saying none of your business.
Ooh. He knows I'm just giving him a hard time, man. Come on.
Well, I'm going out to enjoy myself because.
Well, you work for it.
Yeah.
You got to go out once in a while. Especially, hey,
I
man.
hope you have a wonderful weekend, Zach. Thank you very
You
much
need
for
to
coming on.
socialize.
Hey, Zach, when I was 30, I was partying my ass off. Okay, so go for it.
Have fun. Stay crazy, everyone.
Take care. Have a great
Thank
day.
you, Jerry.
See
Thank
you,
you.
Adam.
See you next week.
Yeah.
Hello, Happy. How you doing
Yeah.
today? And then there were 6. Let me share a link if anybody else wants to drop in. Invite. Now I go check to see if the water's boiling so I can go throw some spaghetti in it.
That was elbow.
Well, that's for me after the stream. I'll make that. She likes regular spaghetti.
I'm going to have to go here in a minute and go out and get my barbecue grill fired up because the thunder cloud's already starting to build up.
What are you barbecuing?
I've got some filet mignons and then a bunch of hamburgers to eat throughout the week.
All right, cool.
Yeah, my gas grill I have out back, I'm thinking of, instead of replacing the whole grill, I'm thinking about buying a great big, what do you call it?
Grade?
A great big steel grate or a great big, what do you call it, flat top, and put on top of my grill. rather than buying a whole new grill. I'm thinking about just buying a big flat top piece of steel that's designed for that I can put down so I can just cook everything without scorching everything I put on it, flaming it.
Kind of like what they did at Broadacres.
Yeah, I don't know.
You never seen that big ass grill they got at Broadacres?
Broadacres has a million people out there selling, so I don't know which particular one, but yeah, kind of like Blackstone, but just put that on top of my
You know,
on mine.
where the building is. There's a big. Well, of
The
course,
building that they used to sell cars in, now they sell food in, right? Underneath it, the
yeah.
roof. Yeah, yeah, I've been out there a long time. When I was younger, I'd go to Broadacres all the time. It's not that far from where I live, but I haven't been out there in a long time.
Oh, same here. I haven't been there.
A griddle top, that's probably the best word for it right there. Yeah.
And Broadacres, just so you guys know, that's the name of our
Philly
bar.
cheesesteak, smash burgers, anything like that. It'd be perfect to cook it on that
And
griddle.
and ice cold beer.
Yeah.
That's how they say it.
Sorry, Kenny, but real men drink rye meat.
Yeah, I got beer in the fridge. I'm a real man.
Again,
I went to the Pantera and Metallica concert on Wednesday in
Awesome.
Maryland.
I love
And
Metallica.
they have the beer guys coming down, and they've got like the beer thing doesn't have beer. It's got like Bahama Mama, and it's like, tell me you're not with the older crowd here.
I heard it rained, but when Metallica came on, it quit raining, right?
It rained up through Suicidal Tendencies. When Pantera came on, most of the rain had gone away at that point. So
Was it sprinkling or raining hard?
it was not raining hard. It was raining hard earlier in the day.
Okay.
By the time Pantera came on, it was still a little, chilly. But then Metallica came on, it was basically dry the whole night. So it was an awesome show.
Talk about old man, freaking all Metallica's in their 60s.
So are you saying Metallica is a dry show?
Something like
Metallica.
that.
Metallica's awesome.
Yeah,
they're all in their 60s.
I don't care how old they are. If they can perform, they can.
They can still perform. Although apparently encore is no longer a thing. Very disappointing.
Oh wow!
I'm just saying somebody said something about old.
Oh, I'm just saying that the crowd was older, and you could tell the older ones from the newer ones when they sat down during the newer songs.
Yeah, I seen AC/DC years ago.
I've never been to a concert. Yeah, actually, no, I'm lying. I'm lying now. I've been to a concert with my wife. I didn't know what this guy called. He was an actor in an Australian show. So my wife's probably gonna pop right now a message probably right now in.
Almost every concert I've ever been to, you have to stand in line the afternoon before and stand there all night long, and the next morning at 10 o'clock we'll open up the booth. That's most of my concerts. You have to stand and wait to buy your ticket.
That'd be June Fest. That sounds.
That back in the day, there wasn't a Ticketmaster. You'd have to stand there in line all night long waiting for your turn to buy the ticket the next day. And then if people pulled up the next morning and tried to cut line, well, there's a problem.
Where the hell is that at?
In Vegas, here.
Oh.
When I was a teenager, when I was in my 20s.
Go, babe. Tell them. I'm scared.
Because I went to CalJam 2, and I bought my CalJam 2 tickets, for what, 77, 78 is when that was. Yeah, I bought those at Sears.
Huh?
Yeah, remember Sears?
I grew up in southwestern Kansas. We didn't have concerts. We went out in the field with the girls and the cooler full of Boone's Farm and Wild Irish Rose, and we cranked up the AM radio station that you could pick up in the middle of the night playing country music, and that was our concerts.
Wow. Boone's Farm. I used to put that in my bong.
No cow tipping?
Oh yeah, we tipped cows. Hell yeah, we tipped cows.
Yeah, that's about what I did with Boone's Farm.
So they're actually asleep, and if you manage to tip it over, does it wake the cow right up? And obviously you don't hurt it. It doesn't hurt it, I don't think, right?
No, it doesn't hurt them. They just, they just bawl at you and go right back to sleep. They don't give a crap.
Isn't it goats that when you scare them, they just freeze and fall over like they're a toy?
Certain
Yeah.
breeds of goats do that, and those are that was
Fainting
a
goat.
genetic malfunction in the goats,
Uh huh.
and breeders, goat herders started breeding goats specifically for that reason,
Because of
not the
screaming.
entire herd, but one or two, so that when a predator would try to attack the herd, they were sacrificial goats. That's where the fainting goats came from.
Okay, they're all running, but one that just fell right there, and he's waiting to get unstuck. And okay, all right,
It's they're a sacrificial goat for the
yeah.
if it was a genetic defect and they bred it to proliferate and have more of these, and they used them. Same reason they had one black sheep for every 100 white sheep.
Hey Jeff
You
B, how
know,
you been?
herds of sheep, you
Oh,
always
what?
had for every 100 white sheep, you'd have one black, or 50, or whatever the sheep herder, uh,
The weight
however they did their counting. But that's how they would know how many was in their herd, by was the number of black.
That's sheepism.
Yes, it is.
Baram you.
AM radio, huh, Scott? Wow, you're big time.
We had one FM station where I lived at when I was a kid, man.
Wow.
We had lots of AM radio stations. I think we had 4 or 5 that you could hear during the day, but as soon as the sun would go down, then all of a sudden you could pick up KOMA and KTLA, and you could get all them big super stations. That was a big deal. That was, but
So me growing up in LA, I was kind of spoiled.
I would say the kids that grew up out in western Kansas on the farm partying out in the damn cornfield were probably the privileged ones.
Yeah, they didn't have
But
to smell all that smog.
well, it's all perspective. But I wouldn't give up my childhood for nothing.
No, I hear where you're coming from. I would love that, man. Hang out in the back of a pickup truck and
The
just
cops
hang out.
had kept you trying to sneak home from the river party, drunk off your ass, and they didn't arrest you unless you
Mouse off.
forced their hand. They'd make you park your damn car and they'd follow you home. They'd make you walk. They wouldn't give you a ride. They don't give a damn how far across town you live. They just drive along behind you. Or they'd tell you to get to walking, and they drive by every 5 or 10 minutes and check on you. And then the next morning, you and your parents got to go down to the police station and get your car keys back. So, and everybody had a very healthy respect for the police department, and everybody got along. We didn't have problems. The problem kids, the adult kid, or the non-problem kids took care of them. That is the funniest color water tower I've ever seen in my life, Jerry.
Well, I was running out of panchroma, so I had to throw some green in there.
Yeah.
Generally, if
hell?
you get stopped by
No.
police and you're nice to the police, give him no hassle or mouth thing off.
For your birthday
Most
stuff, I got
police
you.
officers are very nice.
There's no
Most of
ladder.
them I met.
Whoever designed this and put it on printables, there's no ladder going up the side. My
Man,
wife said there's not supposed to. I said, well, how in the hell do you think they get up there, Brandy? There's a guardrail up there. Of course, there's a ladder. You take a straight ladder all the way up.
yeah.
Not where I grew up at. They took the ladders off the water towers.
So how do they get up there?
They used boom truck to get them up. Well, they took the ladder off
To a certain
Up.
height.
about 40, 50 feet.
Oh, so they boom up to that, then they walk up. Okay.
Yeah, well, the first they tried taking the ladder off the first 10 feet, and that didn't slow us down. Then I think it was 20 feet, and that still didn't slow us down. So however high Forshay Danforth's boom truck would reach, that's how high they took the ladder down. Because he's the
Yeah.
only one that ever needed to go up there anyway.
I got friends. I got friends that climbed ours, and this is how back in my hometown in Linwood, which is part of LA County.
Hey,
like-
Dave opened up his birthday gift early.
Hey, Jerry, make me big.
Uh,
Yeah,
Oh.
Green marble.
Oh, nice.
yeah.
That's a nice one.
Yeah. So yeah,
That
that
looks
type.
nice.
you can go show
Yeah,
it.
that type. But
We
I had,
have
fr-
a town.
but I
We
had
have a
friends.
town about 50 miles from me that has they have two water towers right next to each other. One says hot, one says cold.
It's not resealable. Oh,
Let me
this is
find a
Stephen
picture
Poole,
of
hey,
it.
what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Steven, long time no see.
It's resealable. I'm not allowed to stab it.
Oh yeah, I opened a roll of filament yesterday when I got rid of all that filament that was on the rack. Remember when Oil Mike was going around the country dropping off filament for people? I got a bunch of ASA and stuff from him, but in one of the rolls, it was still enclosed in silver. I popped it open because I didn't know what it was. And guess what? Let's see if anybody can tell me what that is. Well, you're not.
Polymaker ASA.
No, I doubt you can tell on camera.
Well, it's 2.85 millimeter for
That's-
starters.
Yeah, it's 285 exactly. I've never
Oh,
seen that in
that's what
person
I'm
before, ever with a big filament.
really? Oh.
So
Get out to Micro Center. They'll show you. There's plenty of return 2.85.
Polylight Pet G.
anyway, so one of these days when I find somebody, I'll give this to them. They can have it if they want to come by and pick it up or something. I really don't want to mail it, but I may end up mailing it. But
I don't know that anybody even has 2.85 anymore.
yeah,
Lulz
There's
bot.
pictures of the water towers, Kenny.
Yeah, I see them.
hot and cold. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's over in Pratt, Kansas. They've been there. They've been there for as long. I mean, as long as I've been alive, and they've had those two water towers right next to each other. They've always said hot and cold.
Yeah, and today, that cell or that water, it's got a bunch of cell stuff on it and everything. For cell towers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's some newer. There's some newer pictures of the ones there in Pratt, and they're starting to get some cell crap on them and stuff. But
Uh-oh, what's he doing to him?
all right, I'm gonna jump out here and go get my dinner made before I
Bon
wind up
appetit.
getting rained out. So,
All right, Scott. You have a great day. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time, my friend.
yeah, see you guys.
Bye.
This
Peace
guy.
out.
Thanks for coming.
Word.
Tim Maury.
I love this stuff.
I got that for Dave's
I
birthday, and he
absolutely
actually
love
opened it
this
just
stuff.
now.
I've never heard of that brand, Tim
Oh,
Maury.
man, I love. They make great Pet G,
Show 'em the other
carbon
one.
fiber, glass filled.
Huh.
That's glass.
She got me the first version of regular Pet G from them, but just today. But I always get their glass filled Pet G. It prints at like 270, 280, and like 90 on the bed. And it's got great heat resistance, structural. I mean, it's. I love this stuff.
Hey, you guys are live. You guys are live tonight, right?
Yeah.
What,
And then I
what
got his
time,
green
what
stove.
time and where at?
We're at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We're doing a birthday stream tonight.
Terry's doing a forced birthday stream.
Not forced.
I'm doing the finishing the upgrades on the Flash Forge 5M, so that I don't have to do any more upgrades on it.
It's
So that'd be 10 o'clock Pacific, right?
Mine,
I
Pacific.
think that's it. Yeah.
Mine.
Yeah, that will be like 6 o'clock in the morning for me.
I usually
Wait.
watch.
No, 3 o'clock
You're
in the
not all the way
morning.
on. You're not all the way on the East Coast, are you?
I'm East Coast.
Yeah, they're on at 9 o'clock. I watch them every week.
actually West
Yeah.
Coast. West Coast.
Well, Dave,
Yeah,
how
I see
old
like
you gonna be
3, 4
Monday?
o'clock in the morning, my time.
How do who what? Where now? Who what?
How old you gonna be Monday? 41.
44.
Okay.
Almost to halfway to 50. Oh wow, this is gorgeous.
I know. So this is the green marble. I got him as well.
It's like a mint green. It's hard to tell. It's a mint green with like green flakes
Oh,
as a
cool.
marble. It's called Marble Magic Green.
Told you would like that.
That's I've never printed. I'm gonna have to print with this. Something pretty. I think we need to do a Statue of Liberty in this
Okay.
because it's green and it's marble green. Yeah, we're doing a Statue of Liberty now.
Add some black to it because
We'll do a
you know,
Death to Liberty from Wexter.
Statue of Liberty is kind of dirty.
No, because we sold the big one, remember?
Yeah,
In the regular marbles, so that's Pet G.
that's pretty.
We'll do a
Those
big one.
noodles I'm cooking are almost done. That's why I'm standing.
Let's do a big one. Yeah.
That G
I'm
marble.
standing too. I just hired my table
Thank you, my love.
because my table moves up and down.
Crap, where'd everybody
What's
go today?
How's your puppy doing, Thunder Keys?
Like a peppermint. It's like a chocolate. This is gorgeous.
Yes, a filament makes you happy.
Filament always makes me happy. Filament and printers.
What about what
background
about
there? These come walking through.
All right.
Dave? What about laser cutters?
Yeah, what about laser cutter, babe?
What about laser cutters? They're laser cutters.
They
They're
make
nice
you happy.
tools.
We've been researching
make
a
you-
lot of them.
They're nice tools. We actually sat here and did the. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous.
See, mint chip. It's what's called mint chip.
It's not mint chip. It's called,
It looks like mint chip.
It does look like mint chip. It's called Marble Magic Green. It's got a
Have
very
you ever gone on Patrick's YouTube channel?
That's gonna be pretty.
Patrick. Let's.
He comes on here sometimes. Patrick Moore.
I don't think we do
I
definitely
don't
on that one.
believe so. What's his screen name? Patrick Moore, or is it different?
No, Light Source Engraving.
That glass bill looks like fire,
I
Dave.
think I have. I can read. I can read.
Jeremy is HCL Customs. LA
Yeah.
Hobby Guy Rich.
I'm just trying to say, PC Van, that I look old. I look old. I do. I look old.
What was that?
Yeah, that's
Ha-
glass bill. Glass
Have
bill
you
don't
got
do
anything
this.
of the new Polymaker filament, the high temperature one?
I got a white one on the way. That was all that was available when I went to get some.
This is glass
Yes,
bill.
sold almost immediately out, I think.
Right away, yeah. I was
I
on the
think that
first day. I
filament
was
will
like,
be the future of filament. You
it's a
know?
what?
I think it will be the future of filament.
I
The
think
print
so,
with a
too.
regular temperature of regular filament, but the quality of melting, it's you don't have any melt problems.
Where's this
Oh,
company
Clown
from?
Hammer's joining us.
See, but
Wait,
that's
Clown
the
Hammer.
thing. With the PET G glass fill, it's the same kind of effect. You're getting that high temp resistance, but and this is just as easy to print as PET G or as PLA, in my opinion. Personally, I've had no issues printing this, no failures with this stuff. I probably just jinxed myself.
It
I
says
just
use
think
this.
so.
It said turn off cooling fan for the first 3 layers.
We had Clown
Take care, Thunder
Hammer
Keys.
join us, and Prop Dude is in the back.
Prop dude, what's going on?
And Clown Hammer.
Hey, sorry, my phone was trying to explode on me. I got real hot. It's like,
Uh-oh, that's not
everybody freaked out. Like, ah! But maybe it's okay now. It cooled off.
good. Okay, cool.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Jerry.
looked up you're gone. It's like, well, where'd he go? Anyway, it
There
happened.
was some. I mean, everybody was talking food. There was some barbecue involved. I'm not gonna lie.
Clown Hammer's in the back.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, there he is. Oh, buddy. How you doing?
And
Father!
wait, Jerry. It's been half
Father
an hour.
is in the building.
Oh,
One thing nice about the new program, when you're in the back room, you can talk to everybody on camera. I don't think the people out there can hear us, but we can hear each other. So you can say,
nice.
Jerry, look down, let me in. I can hear that. Yeah, go give her a bone, please,
that
Randy.
helps.
Go see Mommy.
How's everybody doing?
All right.
Real good.
Design.
He was so scattered.
I am. I'm just putting Jerry all over the page.
Little Jerry scatters.
I'm got Jerry scattered all over this image.
Yeah, I didn't realize it until I think I mentioned this during the stream. I don't remember if I said anything, but I had a program called Bazaar. It costs $70 a year. I keep it on an iPad, and the only reason I have that program is to make thumbnails for my YouTube channel when I do a video. Well, I didn't know they were trying to bill me on PayPal for the last 2 months. And for some reason, I had them blocked. That's why when I used the little man that I used, when I removed the background with the program Bazaar to put their name down at the bottom of the foot. And I'm thinking, why is it doing that? And I just realized that's because it's their watermark because I'm no longer paying for it. You just burned your finger. Okay, hold on. That's why I put a pot holder on it. Grab that.
See if that helps a little bit. Still looks a little grainy, but
So, Dave, what is the channel again?
What's who was?
What's the channel again?
Ours is 3D&T printing. David the third, Terry for printing for T.
Wait, three what?
3D and T printing.
I'll share links.
I don't know why.
Like 3D and T printing.
Why is he waking up?
Like David the third.
I'm just standing there, and then he's being weird. Here I are.
Really?
With the kids?
Yeah, and she wasn't even doing anything.
The only problem is that's about my bed hour.
He's hungry. Maybe
He smells the barbecue.
I think it's hungry.
What we do is we like to get people to come on stream,
Yeah.
start watching, and then they pass out and they forget to turn everything off, and it still counts as a view for us. Clown hammers.
Clown father.
Guilty.
Okay.
Guilty.
In chat, here's our YouTube, everybody, in chat, 3D and P. I usually go to bed about midnight. It depends what's on
Hey,
TV.
Don.
Sometimes I go to bed at 12:30. Sometimes I go to bed at 9:30. If my internet goes down, which happens a lot, and it's like 10 or 10:30, I'll go to bed. But I usually don't.
See, I made
Hey.
the mistake of then going back and looking at the stream to see what I missed, and I realized I missed the draw, and I was in it. I won it.
No, you didn't win it because you were.
Well,
I
I got what is it on Steve's Polar Ted? Oh, I would have won it had I been away.
Oh, the drawing is 2:00. No one, Matt, you forgot to remind me. Anyway,
Good job, Matt. You said
I thought it already.
everybody
like 2
has
minutes
1
ago.
minute to get into the Polymaker drawing. We're going to give away a roll of filament in a couple minutes. I'll give you 1 minute, and then I'll close the drawing. Pin post, click on it, fill it out. After the stream, I delete everybody's information. Once you win, you must be present in chat to win. You'll have to say something. Once you do, I'll send you the link to it, which I got to go grab it right now. But let me folders.
Don Hunt. Are you the Don Hunt in my neighborhood or the one in America?
I worked with a Don Hunt.
Yeah, there are lots of Don Hunts out.
I figured.
Hey, there are a lot of
Let
Germans out
John
there.
Smith.
What job did I had?
to tell us when the
Ohio.
giveaway
Okay, you're the
was.
one from America. Okay.
Yeah, Matt had one job. He forgot to tell me.
One job he
It's
had.
okay.
No, I said 3 minutes ago, or now 4 minutes
Oh,
ago.
did you? Okay,
I
maybe
don't
you did.
remember
I
hearing
heard
that.
him.
I don't
I
remember
heard you,
hearing
Matt.
that. Nope.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm just
At
trying to
least
think.
somebody backs me up here.
Unacceptable.
You have to buy her a laser now.
No, this doesn't work.
I'm 61. A lot of things go in one ear and out the other.
I'm backing you
Sometimes I
up
got to put
now.
my hand up to hear what you're saying.
Hi, baby girl.
That gets worse.
And it gets worse. Yeah, every time you read something, you got to wear reading glasses, and you need lots of light. And the older you get, you need more light.
And when you're in a store,
No
you're
problem,
going over the counter like this. What?
Ow.
Yeah, I do say "huh" a lot to people. I go, "Huh?
Gonna stay.
Huh?"
Ow. Ow.
And you carry fold-up readers in your pocket so you can read the menu.
Are you done?
Sergio, get your butt in here so I'm not the oldest guy.
Yeah, I went out to eat before and I forgot my reading glasses. I'm like, this sucks. I'm out here trying to hold the menu out here to see what it says.
No.
And I had my eyes checked. They said I got 20/20 vision. How can I have 20/20 vision?
You can see at 20 feet.
I
You
have better than
just can't see at
20/20
2
vision, but
Yeah,
I
it's
do have.
in and close up. Yeah.
I do need glasses to read anything very close to me.
We let the dogs up.
They're all gone.
Oh.
Okay, let me close the giveaway. We got 54 people entered.
That's a lot of Jerry's.
Dave.
Golly
you.
moly.
Thank you.
The first person entered is Loopy Lou. Let's see who the last person is. It's usually Vince. Let's see.
That's my wife.
No, the last person is Hanson Hollers. Vince is one above that, but usually it's Vince, 3D Medic Vince. And if you're watching Vince, you're usually always in my drawings, you're usually the last name. Copy. Go to the wheel. Please smash the like button, share, subscribe, do all that free stuff. It'd be greatly appreciated.
Can I say something real quick?
Okay, let me share my screen. We'll do the drawing.
15.
Okay? Before we even say anything,
Blue.
Kenny said to shuffle 15 times, so we'll go ahead and go with that.
I didn't even say 69 this time.
You listening to Kenny now? Oh, Lord.
Setting shuffle. share
That was
screen.
the year of my first car. So get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah, I used to have a 60,
What, 1869? They had cars back then?
a 68 Mustang, 69. I don't know. Anyway. All right, let me share my screen.
1969 Roadrunner was my first car.
All righty, there's the wheel. There's all the names. We got 54 people entered. Must be present to win. Once you win, say something in chat. Once I see it, I will put my email in chat. You'll email me, and I'll send you back the code and link immediately. Or your Polymaker, which is basically good for $35. And this is anywhere in the world they ship to, which is just about everywhere. What was the number, Kenny? 15?
15.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Damn, he
12,
can count.
13, 14, 15. And I done it slow so people can see their name. The whole point in shuffling is so people can make sure they're entered and they can see the names. So here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody.
Come on, Ladybug.
I'm not in there. That's unacceptable.
Hmm.
Maybe I should have entered.
I have a bad feeling my wife is winning.
And you should have said something, Dave. I could have manually entered you guys if you hadn't done it.
Oh, no, I'm good. Terry's already entered.
Where am I at?
No, she didn't win.
I didn't win.
Oh, we didn't win.
She won a lot of filament in the
Demarcus
last few
Everglades,
months.
congrats. You won one roll of Polymaker filament. Please say something in chat. Congratulations. Demarcus Everglades.
I think he's from Florida.
No idea.
I mean,
That-
Everglades.
Floridaism.
Please say
What
something in
place?
chat.
Look at that. I got a whole screen of Jerry's. There we go.
Florida is very humid.
Demarcus Everglades, please say something in chat. Somebody set a timer for 60 seconds.
All right,
Alright.
1, 2, 60.
Do, 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 do,
No,
We'll all
do,
count.
do, do.
We'll all count
Try
this
to have
in
it
in
set
sequence.
1 minute. Yeah, we
Demarcus
don't need
Everglades, please say something in chat.
Help me, Lord.
Come on,
Yeah.
Demarcus Everglades, please say something in chat, or we're gonna have to redraw when the minute's up.
30 seconds.
Go, Demarcus.
Are they taggable, Clown Hammer?
What's that? No, they weren't.
Okay. Demarcus Everglades, please say something.
24 seconds.
See, the whole point of me doing this 2 hours in is so you watch longer, so I get more people watching my channel. That's why, obviously, would be why I would do it.
10, 9, 8.
Demarcus Everglades. Zachary 3D Prince. Anybody ever heard of that guy?
Nope.
No.
No.
Banner.
No.
Maybe we should invite him in sometime.
1 and 60 seconds is up.
All right, redraw. I'm sorry.
Redraw.
Here we go. Redraw.
Womp.
We waited probably longer than a minute. Congrats to whoever win. They got some of the best filament on the planet.
Yep.
I want that zombie green here, right?
Try to see if you get some of the new filament with it.
Ah!
Not today, baby.
This lady was in there.
Jose Vera.
Jose Fiera, are you there? Jose.
No way, Jose. No way.
Congrats, Jose. Jose is usually always here. Please say something in chat.
Jose.
Jose's not here, man.
Jose's not
He's
here.
not. Oh, he's here.
I know, he's here.
Okay, I'll put the timer on for 1 minute.
He's gotta be here.
Yeah, he's here. I have to wait for it to pop up so I can see it.
Yeah,
There we go.
he's here.
Congratulations, Jose.
Yeah.
I don't see him.
Here's my email in chat. Shoot me an email. I'll shoot you back the code. Congrats.
Where did he chime in? I didn't see him.
Right
On
there.
YouTube, I just shared it on the screen.
Right.
I'm looking right at YouTube.
Do you have top chat or live chat turned on?
He's here. He's twitchy.
All right.
There it is, Kenny, on screen. That's YouTube.
Okay. I'm just
Right?
usually, yeah, there. Okay, yeah. Usually it
And
pops up
we have
really
another
fast for
person
me. That's
popping in.
weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a new. No, that's not new. That's Zach. Hey, Zach. What's going on, buddy? How you doing today?
Yeah, Zach.
Great.
He's been going to all the events lately, and he's been killing it on the videos. Having great content.
Exact.
Jerry's face up.
Hold on, I'm doubling them up. I double up
Oh,
Jerry.
thank you, Jerry. Nice
Let
seeing
me go
that.
check my email. See if I got email in.
Nice new setup in the background you have now. A little bit more space.
Uh, not everything is
Oh.
here.
I just got a great idea.
Looks bigger, but yeah, that's,
It's
Got
an
a,
illusion, isn't it? European
an
homes are
illusion,
illusion, yeah.
In there.
yeah.
You know, when I first came to England and I saw the houses, I thought every English person was a dwarf in the past.
Look at that.
You know, the houses are so small and the ceilings are sometimes not very high and the doors are not very high and
If possible, if you
Fetal
make
alcohol
recordings,
syndrome.
if you take a shot like what I have now, and you don't add the ceiling to the frame, it looks bigger. But basically, if I'm standing and I'm reaching out like this, I will touch the ceiling. I never thought that that would be that big, you know.
Now, Jose, if you have time, shoot me an email. I'll send you back the code and the link. Unless you're busy, and then I'll get it to you later. Whichever. But I got it right now, ready to send you.
So also having a different kind of camera.
Oh, you got a new camera.
Yeah. The old
So
one
clear.
is the old one is here.
Oh wow, that's so clear.
It's the Elgato MK2 or Mark II.
Oh, got you.
Oh, nice.
You don't need no more damn cameras.
I-
Look how clear Zach
I
is.
really like that tracking
Look how
the
clear
tracking
it is.
thing that you have for your cell phone that tracks
Your camera.
positions everywhere.
Ours is not that clear.
That's
It's
really cool.
supposed to have that. I did download or I already had it because of the teleprompter that is
That's great.
right over here somewhere. Yeah, there is this app that I can use for the face cam as well. The thing is, however, I downloaded the NVIDIA app, but for some reason it is not connecting until I do first a restart of the computer, which I'm not always doing. Because
Well,
you know why would I reboot my computer?
Oh god, though.
But I mean, I was baffled about the quality. It's sharp.
Turn it off.
Okay, Jose, I sent it back to you. And
I
all
see
responses have been
Zachary,
deleted.
I see you got one of these.
unlock your phone.
What?
If you update your lock screen
I do have, and actually no advertisement part here, but next week or this coming Friday, I want to build a death racer, and during the stream, I will be giving away one big 3-tag death racer kit.
Oh.
This is what's left of the wife's death racer.
Poor
Oh
Death
wow!
So
So,
better
Zach,
date.
How
Zach,
long did she last, or you last?
She did okay. The front end bit it on Saturday, and then Sunday the rear end got it too, and she actually won most destroyed death racers. So
Wow.
mine didn't do too bad, other than my tracks rolled off, so I got to redo the tracks because it was like driving with a flat tire. But
I had
Oh,
that
the-
on some of the older stuff that I built. You spin them too fast, and the tracks were coming off. I forget how I solved it.
how long does it take to build one?
a couple 3 days, about a week's worth of printing.
It'd take Dave
And
3
then-
months probably.
Whatever, hater. Haters.
Like on a bamboo?
Actually, I did it on my Ender 3 with a bag over it for ASA. That's all ASA. So,
Wow.
and then did the color swap on the. I did a color swap to get her logo on the.
The only thing
On
is,
the,
that'd be something else I gotta travel with. Those probably
I'm gonna
take
make
a
a
lot
cake
of.
today.
Well, they're not too bad.
Yeah, Kenny, you're pushing your luck. You'd have to have all the parts kit and that. And you only have 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. I don't think you'd have time to order it, get it, print it, build it.
Nah,
If you started printing now, you'd. I don't
we
know.
had to order it still.
Yeah, I
How
need
many
to order
printers
a
you got?
second Death Racer kit. The new kit, what's out there
The
or
V2.
coming out? Yeah, the V2. Because I have the V1 version, and my wife wants one too. So
I can overnight it.
I've been
Overnight.
asking Dave
yeah,
for
Feels
a
so
laser cutter for the
good.
longest time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe my husband would just get me one.
I don't speak
Dave,
English.
I got one for sale, man.
Everybody has one for sale. Everybody keeps trying to sell me their damn laser printer or laser cutter.
Because they know how much I want one.
Kenny
Wow.
has a really nice Rolly
yeah, buy
10
your
watt
wife one.
Lasermatic, except they'd have to ship it from Vegas. But it's a very nice machine.
Exactly. There you go, baby. You can pick it up next time we're in
Granulated
Vegas.
sugar. Okay. When's that?
Probably before the end of the year.
It's the first Raleigh. It's
I'm
a
making a
maiden
cake
ship.
today, guys. I'm making a cake. I'm gonna make a cake.
Oh God, here we go again.
How much are you selling it for, Kenny?
Yeah, Kenny, how much you selling for?
$1,000. It's worth it.
That's not bad.
No, to somebody I know, probably about
5,000. See,
He said,
Yeah.
500.
And it's quiet. It's like
someone I know.
Five 500.
$500.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. It's 10 watt, whopping 10 watt diode.
Why is she so spaced out?
He's Jerry Collage, so he has to be all over the page.
But
So when you
this
when you
is spaced out.
sublimate
See how
him,
spaced out it is?
right? Because I have to put all of them in order.
Okay. But Jerry's
Zach,
going
you,
to Jerry.
Zach, you going to Murph?
Jerry.
I was thinking about it, but like I mentioned last week, I'm not going to Murph. I do want to, but
There's also one in Japan.
that one is also interesting. But I am wondering how many of the people that I already saw going to be there as well.
Yeah, I don't think the Japan one. It's very expensive. Japan.
Zach, are you going to Printopia?
Yeah,
Yay!
everything is booked.
Is your wife coming with you?
No.
Ah.
I thought
Now
when
you know.
When I was deciding, I thought about Printopia, but it's like, and I decided to go to Murph.
Come on, Kenny, you can do it. Just get on your broom.
I can't do both.
You have a broom?
I can't do both.
Yeah.
Just
Creative
pray
broom
that the airlines aren't have things screwed up. A lot of people missed Rocky Mountain because of their flights got canceled or whatever happened.
Yep.
A lot of people got gone away.
Rocky Mountain.
Quite a few. Nomad had that happen to him.
It's
Mitch.
yeah.
It wasn't a normal rep festival without Mitch and his backpack printer.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah, I missed
Yeah.
seeing him in videos running around.
I love this filament. I'm gonna keep this to myself.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what is going to happen next year.
You see the sparkles in it.
I know. I'm about to print with this right now.
But I mean, we are going to have Smurf in February next year.
Smurf?
Then Remurf.
Mhm.
So
I
yeah,
want to go to Smurf. I've never been to Smurf.
ice cream.
That's England.
I would love to go to
Yep.
England.
It's Manchester College.
they told me that they have a
Manchester again?
venue that is pretty close to the one that they had last year. So it will be in the same city in Manchester, but then a little bit, or basically the building next to it. What they said.
I did hear that Printopia is more stricter because it's on a college campus.
It's more
Yeah.
what?
Stricter.
More stricter rules.
Yes, but not really. Not as easy as Murph.
Rob Mink wanted to bring his robot there a long time ago, his iPad robot thing, and they wouldn't let him bring it and turn it on because it moves, and it's like somebody having an R2D2. They may not allow that either because they might bump into somebody and they're afraid of getting sued.
Yeah, they're gonna, and at Murph they're going to have a new event Looks like a mini robot type fight. They got
Yeah.
the ant class, and
Oh,
then they got the beetle class. The
the
ant
Oh,
beat
class,
the battle bots.
yeah, the ant class is 1 pound, and the beetle is 3 pounds.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
oh, this is gonna
stop,
come right down to the wire.
stop licking.
Yeah, I
What do you
mean, I really want to go to Murph as well, but
Yeah, I'll be interested in that. Watching
So
that.
much money, Zach. I mean, one a year. Just pick one. It's a lot of money.
Oh
Uh-huh.
no.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's Murph for me. Like what I have calculated is basically like, for example, 3D Printopia and Smurf budget together.
Yeah, in the past, if I ever went, my wife's like, "Well, I want to go." I said, "Well, you can't go because my wife doesn't get around walking wise very well, so it's not feasible for her to go with me to an event like this, which requires a lot of walking and very little sitting."
Yeah.
Segue like Justin did.
yeah,
Ah,
exactly. Or a
he
wheel.
he
You could get
he
a
is just
wheelchair.
moving tables with the
Yeah,
Segway.
wheelchair.
But yeah, he
Why
was.
not?
Yeah.
Or rent
Jerry,
one.
next year you get your pension, right? Why
Rent
not
share.
buy your wife then a scooter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wouldn't use it if she had it.
Talk to,
Ah,
talk
Or
to
one of them
tripod.
chairs.
She has
Tripod
a cane
exam.
or one of those walker things you can walk behind, and she won't use either one of them.
Or mechanical
Oh,
wheelchair. What do you call them? Like where you push up? Is that what you call them? Remember, it's a seat, but it's a wheelchair. And it's a cart. They have them in Walmart.
Uh,
oh,
uh,
that you can just park it and lock it, and it turns into a chair.
Yeah.
scooter.
It's not a scooter.
Yeah,
A
we have what
a
you're talking
walker,
about. You
a
walk
wheeled,
behind it, or you can turn around and sit in it.
Yeah.
yeah, a
And roll
wheeled
yourself in.
walker.
Yeah,
wheel
whatever they're
walk.
called. Yeah.
That is way too many Jerry's on the screen right now. Oh
But
my
you
god! I look up and there's a collage of Jerry.
Can we see? Can we see?
Hold on.
I
I'm
know
in the,
you're going to do it
he's in the
tonight,
middle.
but like,
He's in the middle of
I'm in the middle of doing
fixing
it, but
it,
hold on, I'll show you. Oh my
so it's
gosh!
not complete yet.
Look at
if
that.
if that one turns out like I think it's going to, I do have another one I want to pay you to make for
You don't have to
Halcyon
pay me.
Lasers. I got their logo, and then I got their little guy that's a little cartoon person. And I want to plaster him and that logo on a different cup for myself. But I'll be more than happy to pay you.
I'm not worried about you paying me. I don't know where Dave got
Um,
this option from
oh,
paying.
here it is.
He's still fixing it.
I'm still aligning Jerry's, and then I'm gonna put your logo right on top, right in the middle.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
looks like we're cloning Jerry.
That's funny.
It's just Jerry's everywhere, so I have to line them up
And
with
then
the
put him
tool,
behind.
then put them in the right position. So yeah, this is gonna
And
be
move them to the background.
move them to the
Hopefully
back.
tonight we'll have it done where we can do it
Take
tonight.
him from the back to the front, reposition him, bring him to the
Is
front.
that? Oh no, that's the shirt straight way. Okay. I actually have that shirt. I took a picture of myself, and I forget what program is, what it was. I uploaded it. I cartooned myself, but it put a real head on it. It looked funny. So then I had to cut it and put a different head on it, and eventually this is what I came up with. Oh, is that program where you make the picture of yourself and your what's it called?
Designer.
It does a whole bunch of crazy
It
stuff.
puts you in the
it
little
free?
package like you're an action figure.
You can flip stuff in
It was
there.
that program.
Yeah.
AI.
What's that design?
Yeah, that program online where everybody's showing a picture where they're in a package,
Oh,
like you hang it
yeah,
on, you go buy the
GPT or
toy. Yeah, and it kept cutting my feed off. And I think it was 3D Medic Vents that modified the picture to where it kind of kicked my feet up and made it look like a sealed package.
That's a lot of Jerry's.
That's way too many Jerry's.
Too bad you can't just click on them all and have them scatter.
No.
Yeah, I figured if you're going to put on a cup, since you guys are talented enough, it'd be cool instead of one picture on each side, just plaster it. I thought that'd be really neat.
I'm gonna do a shirt for you too. I'm gonna put your little cartoon guy on your sleeve, and then your logo right in the middle.
Oh, cool.
By the way, you guys
Thank
don't do
you.
T-shirts on Amazon, do you?
Nah, not yet.
Yeah, because I was looking for 3D themed shirts on Amazon, and I seen the abs one on there on Amazon. How do you like my app? Yeah, how do you like my
Yeah, how do
abs?
you like my app, my ABS? Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
There
my
we go.
ab, and it's got rolls.
It's got rolls of filament on in different colors. Yeah, we've seen that one. What are we printing with this thing?
You said you wanted to do the Death of Liberty.
Well, right now I'm waiting on the ABS glass fiber to finish on this one.
Liberty. We could do Liberty's face.
This is gonna
instead
come
of
right
Death of Liberty. We could do Liberty's face.
This is gonna come right
Because
down.
I do. By the way, Dave, I do have a laser shirt that I can wear for both these since you're so much in the lasers. So I do have a laser shirt too that I'll wear either Saturday or Sunday.
Okay.
Lovely.
Wear a laser shirt until he gets me a laser, Kenny.
All right.
Is the shirt saying like this shirt is fire?
No, it.
Shirt starts fires.
Growing up, I never thought I'd be the laser operator that I am today, and here I am killing it. Basically.
Cool.
Like it.
Let's see.
Yeah, I wore it at the picnic. I know, big deal.
And my new in-scale train hobby, here's where I'm at on that right now.
Alexa, what's my notifications?
Long way to go.
Train kept going all night long. Train kept going all night long.
But that table that it's sitting on, I made that years ago, brought it in here in a room. Well, actually, I built it in place. It's so large. And I said, yeah, when I want to work on projects, I can solder and I can build stuff. And all I did was use that table like you would a treadmill. Just store stuff on it, stack it up. And you couldn't find anything. So I got rid of a ton of filament the other day. And then I took everything off the table and put it on a different table so I could put the train there. But the train does have a home now.
Oh, this is gonna come down to the wire.
What's that?
I need this roll of filament that's gonna be arriving sometime within the next half hour. It's still got 4 hours of printing to do, and it's the last piece for the flash forge enclosure.
What is it?
ABS glass fiber from Soraya.
We're blind again, Jerry.
Oh, we're blind again?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Here we go.
So, Dave, you guys got? You have the turtle in any of your printers?
Nope.
Not yet. That's once I get the Voron fully tuned in and it's printing out like consistently, then I'll put the box turtle on it. So I was gonna do a box turtle on the 2.4 and then the Nadir SV08 tool changer.
Yeah, because I do have a turtle in my office or my spare bedroom.
Yeah, I wanted one a tool changer and then one an MMU.
Have you guys seen the video Tripod did last year where he had the remote control, GPS controlled lawnmower that would make a grid and it would mow its whole yard and everything? Real fancy, like $5,000 or more. And Jack in the Shop done a video yesterday that he posted where he bought a regular lawnmower, came in the mail, opened it up, took the handle off, took an old electric wheelchair. I seen the comment from Loopy Lou about electric wheelchair in the comment, and I'm thinking Jack took an old one apart, welded it all up, and he had made a remote control lawnmower that he made himself. I'm sure he has a control on his hand. He's guiding it, but he has a short video that he posted. It's really good. And a lot of you know who Jack in the Shop is.
What?
A Rascal. That's what it was. The name of the scooter that you're thinking of is called a Rascal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little 3-wheel, yeah.
Yeah. Chris got it.
Yeah, my wife got a 4-wheeled one.
And that beer I was talking about earlier was called this, Modelo.
Modelo Especial. That stuff is good when I used to drink. That and the El Presidentes.
Oh, God.
I tried it like 6 months ago for the first time, and I just bought another 6-pack. I only drink a couple beers a year. I don't drink much. When I was single, or if I was single, I would drink more. Anyway, but I don't.
Dave, back in the 80s, back in LA, or Orange County, actually, I was hanging around some of these Mexicans, and I boxed this one guy that was in way better shape. We were both drunk off our ass on Presidente. And we're boxing with real gloves. Man, I was hurting for a week.
Well, not only the snowblower, he got an electric lawnmower before the snowblower. Go back a few videos. Now he has two machines. One for
the Yarbo.
Yeah, and then one for the grass too.
Yeah, the Yarbo I think is the snowblower and then a lawnmower that you can program it with GPS and have it. You can check out. You can be on vacation and check to make sure it's plowing your driveway or something.
The way a lot of people are nowadays, at least in Vegas, I know that to be true, but I'd be afraid you'd have to watch it work because somebody pull up in a car and steal it.
Floppy fish.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
think they're
are
that
they
light.
not GPS protected or something?
Yeah, they'd find a way to unplug it when they're driving down the street. But yeah, you
Yeah, but
think.
they might have to have a screw wrench for it.
Yeah.
Screw in. I mean, you always can put like a tracking device on it. You know what I mean, in a hidden place.
Yeah, using some duct tape and Apple tags.
Yeah.
MacGyver style.
Don't use tape. Use bubble gum.
Yeah,
Never did.
before PC Van Let, before I knew Kenny, he had built a really big rat rig and he had it done and working. I think, Kenny, weren't you changing some things and then you got some problems and that's what kind of screwed things up was after the fact. Once you already had it done, it was printing perfect and then you went to upgrade and then I think that's when you had some problems, right?
Right.
Indian
Yeah.
heads and too.
Exactly.
They're cute. For the festival.
Oh yeah, you saw the lawnmower but you love the snowboard. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Prop dude, you alright?
Oh yeah, we're just going through the motions here. I've been doing what I do for a living for many, many years, so I can multitask. So if you see my eyes darting around, we're
Okay.
making other people lots of money.
Alright.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I was just getting too many
Trickle down economics.
I was getting way too many errors off the Sobo. It's driving me nuts.
Probably I will have next week the Crowbar S1 Pro Ace, something like that.
Bless you.
Didn't you want
Thank
to
you.
get a mini belt printer from Rob?
No,
Who was it? A couple of weeks ago, somebody said something about it.
You got a new one?
Oh, remember they have them from Fabrico, and then they're going to be
Yeah.
bringing out the LDO kits pretty soon for those.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
yeah,
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did say that. I remember.
That happens to me, Clown Hammer, when I go outside and the sun hits me. I gotta wear sunglasses or I start sneezing.
I did the lawn earlier today, and I pulled a bunch of weeds.
Allergies.
Yeah, I think the 24-hour pill is not lasting 8.
I feel like I'm immune to them doggone allergy meds now. They don't do anything.
Yeah, I got to change them up.
What about the next day pill? Ooh.
I don't think that's going to cover the allergies.
Plan B for allergies.
Oh,
Oh man.
Yes, death
I've
to
been
live.
having a lot of luck with Allertech.
God, sure.
That off-brand generic one from Costco is pretty good.
yeah, I had
I-
Alavert and had Claritin, and yeah, I have to keep changing around. I get used to Alavert. That used to work the best, but yeah, now it's.
I just
I
quit
think what
taking this stuff.
I think I just need to quit mowing the lawn and have somebody else do it. Give the neighbor kid a few bucks.
Out here in Vegas, most of us don't have lawns. We have rocks.
Yeah, I've got rock in my front yard and out back is just all dirt. All my grass died.
Oh,
Or like a desert landscape because of water. They're concerned about Lake Mead going down.
So you know what they do because they're so concerned? They allow more contractors to build more houses all over town. That's really going to save water. That's a smart move. And you know why that happens? Because the person allowing it is probably getting a kickback. The person building it's going to make a lot of money, and they probably don't live here or they'll move. They don't care what happens for the future in the future. So
Follow the money.
Finish
yeah.
everything.
It's always about
where
money.
where I live, it's all farmland, and the kids inherit the farmland, and they don't want to be farmers, so they sell it, and then they build developments pop up. So
Yeah.
we've got where I live. There's 3,000. It's 3,000 people, according to the last reading, and they just built another 250 homes less than a mile away. And the next town over, they built 2,500 homes, and they actually had to put in a street light, believe it or not. But yeah, it's they got land. Let's build on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it's.
You want a plus?
Well, they get millions of dollars for the property, and they don't want to farm. So
Yeah.
I thought maybe it's as big as that A1, right?
Oh boy, look at this mess.
Scale it up as big as you want.
Yeah. Make it as big as the last one.
talking about your pants, Kenny, what the hell you got going on over there?
About Kenny's pants. Nothing wrong with colorful pants.
Dave does. Dave's here. Here's Dave.
Oh yeah.
Nothing wrong with colorful.
Dave's all ready to go to Walmart now.
I'm ready.
All right.
He's a little overdressed for Walmart.
I definitely am.
Yeah.
Look,
Oh my goodness, we see some people in Walmart with trench coats
the
and
people of Walmart.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. Let's take some notes. When I had my rat rig, I had one of these. See what it is?
Nice crimper.
Yeah.
Like
Furrows.
Yeah, barrels.
I think I got one of those laying over there too.
What about this?
That's F-type crimper. I got one of them laying over here too.
Nice.
Okay.
I think it's the same one actually.
No, the red one's barrels.
Yeah. And the other crimps.
What red one?
No, what I'm trying to do is clean this shit up so I can get ready for my boron.
And yes, he said shed.
No, I said the other word.
Oh, Jerry, I posted something in private in Messenger.
Yeah, I heard my phone ding. I'm looking.
Okay.
It's about me cooperating with
Yeah,
Rob about the Crooked Crow. It's a short little video with.
Is it under a minute? Because I don't want to get demonetized.
Yeah, I think it's a minute. Hold on, let me check. Let's double check it.
They got here. You got these. Oops.
What?
Are we going to show off our tools?
Which one? Oh, okay, we're doing that one. There, I got you there.
You got that one. You got the automatic crimper.
I got the automatic crimper. I've got the big the JST
That one I have.
one. Then this is the
I have it.
XH1, and then the barrel.
I have that one.
Ferrule.
The ferrules.
The Pharaoh barrel?
What happens when you're trying to build a Voron and you go, I don't have any of those tools.
Yeah.
Actually, I was working on my poor man's Prusa, or the other one. No, the one version before, when I was converting it into a more Prusa clone. I didn't have the right crimper, so I bought severals. That was back in 2020.
Back when Amazon was really making everybody was ordering.
When you put a affiliate link there, that you were actually making money out of affiliate purchases.
There's Grant. He's talking to Rob Mink, and they're talking about Matt German. And Matt German's on screen. But I don't know how long this is, and I don't want to get demonetized.
Just play the first 10 seconds. There's no music. They're just talking. So if you post this, people can have a look.
No, it doesn't have to be music. It can be anything. Anybody else's video.
All right.
If Dave and Terry done a video and I shared it, and they're sitting right here, and they said, "Sure, you can play it. I don't care. I'll still get demonetized because that's how YouTube is."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
No worries.
That's crazy.
Somebody from India stole 3 of my videos.
We're blind again.
Okay. Boom. Boom. There we go. Now we're back.
And we're back.
Are we back?
Farther away from my
Yep.
face. Jeez.
Yeah, we're back.
Here, let me go to comments. I'll share that link. Nobody wants to watch it. Here's the link I was just playing right here. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know why that happens to this program. Whenever I share a camera, come back, it's grayed out. You can hear us, but you can't see us. I don't know. I don't know these things.
It's just it's a shiny marble. I still can't get over that. I've never seen a shiny marble
Be
before.
interesting to see what
Which
it does
which
once it prints.
That's that's what I'm about to print right now. I'm going to print
That's
the
interesting.
our favorite, which is a Death to Liberty skull by Wexter. The
Nice.
skull that looks like the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, I want to see how this prints. I really want to see how this prints.
Tiny happy people.
I've been meaning to print those oof stones for like years now. I never do it.
Ooh.
The collect those little oof stones where they're like, ooh, like when you stub your toe, like a bunch of different.
Oh,
Ooh.
I got to get those things going. But then you got to have like different tones. So I don't know if I'd want them all as marble like that.
whatchamacall, Overture has a rock PLA, a stone-looking PLA. It actually looks pretty decent, like stone.
Overture.
Yeah.
Can't believe I'm cleaning the top of this finally. God.
Windows 11 is a pain in
The
the
video is
butt.
about the Crooked Crow when I brainstormed with
Rob Mink about a printer.
yeah, about the Crooked Crow.
Yeah, he didn't have it with him this go round.
All right.
No.
He said he might get a kit together too pretty soon, but I'm not sure when and how and who, what company. But I'm wishing him best of luck.
Rob Mink seems to be shy on camera when he gets interviewed. I don't know why. He's on enough live streams. He shouldn't. I mean, it's just my opinion, but he seems to be shy when you're talking to him on camera.
He's been on stream a number of times on this
Yeah.
a number of times too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forced to sit next to him for all 2 days.
The-
I'll have to do it again, which was awesome.
He's a
good
nice
dude.
guy, good gentleman.
If I ever go to Rocky Mountain or Murph or Earth, you'll hear me from across the room because I'm usually very loud. I want people to get somebody's attention. I'm very good at doing that. I'm sure I'll get a sore throat after I do it for a while, but yeah. Anyway, I don't
Yes,
need.
you will lose your voice.
I don't need a megaphone, but I can talk loud.
That same thing. I'm a projector's voice. I always lose my voice at these events. Always.
You need to start sucking cough drops before the
I
event
do.
starts.
Throat lotion or something to keep your throat moist. Yeah. Now, whatever.
Yes,
it
I
takes.
know. It's
Oh man,
hard
I
about
should
just
have had
oh.
lotion.
I will put it in my mouth. I will suck on it. I'll make sure it's deep in the throat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's nice
Oh
and
come
lubed up.
on,
So I
man.
don't have any problem with that
Just
moving.
go in the bathroom when you do that. But, whatever it
I
takes.
gotta be.
Keep your
I gotta
vote.
watch it with him.
Right. I didn't know that you were like that, Dave.
Like,
Gotta be careful with Kenny around. I tell you.
yeah.
Terry's all mad. Like, what? Ooh, cough drop, man. It's a cough drop.
Oh, I thought something else.
Of course you did.
And here's another one. You know what this one is?
Not a crimper.
Another
Crimper
crimper.
for insulated barrel crimps.
Yeah.
The same one.
No,
I think mine are in my truck.
no, not the same one. The other one had a yellow handle. This one's orange. And they're two different tools.
Oh yeah, that's for the babies. That's for the big boys. That's what it is.
Here we go. You're on big screen.
Yeah. So the baby one, and then the big boy one. So the bigger one, and then the small baby one. Gotta have these. Gotta have these when modding.
I'd done a crimping video years ago when I was building my hypercube, and I figured, I got this, I got that. Let's do a video. Just for the hell of it, I did a video, and it was one of the best viewed videos I've ever posted out of like 500 videos. So if you want to do a crimping video and post it, you will get a lot of hits, I promise you. When you're teaching somebody something in a video, they usually work real well. When you're going, oh, look what I did, that usually don't go over well with anybody. And I got one I can show you. Oh, look what I did right here. Jean-Claude Van Damme, Chung Lee, Bolo Young? I said his name wrong. It's Bolo Young.
Oh
Well,
yes,
I'm
the
gonna
resin
call her a
print.
day, folks.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll still be in chat.
All right, Clown Hammer,
Bye,
have a great day.
Have a good one.
Good
Thanks
seeing
for
y'all.
coming.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Here we go.
That Wicked file is awesome.
Yes, from Wicked. I did
It
screw up
makes
a few
really
pieces. I
nice model.
misprinted a couple. I had some rip vep and I had to change it, and then I misglued it. And I pre-built the whole base to make sure I got it right. And then when I was gluing it, I had a couple screw ups. Now, Jean, oops, you don't fall. Bolo chin is not glued down. That center block right there behind Jean-Claude Van Damme's foot, I glued it too low. So sadly, the only way I can currently fix that would be to build it up on the inside and then plug the mat so it all looks like one piece. But his foot is mounted to a block, which is stupid. They did it that way. And then Chung Lee, Bolo, Young comes out so he can be primed and glued. He's loose, but the rest is all glued together. But cool fall from Wicked. Print them on my Uniformation GK2 in Fun Creole Gray Resin. Took like 5 or 6 bottles, big bottles. But
Wow.
I used to love that movie. And I got movie clips in the video from the movie. There's
Cool.
two different heads that you can use also. And I went and chose these two, glued them solid rather than using magnets to make them interchangeable.
All right, you guys. I got one for you.
Just a minute, Kenny. You can't
Boy, next.
Resin not hit back.
Okay, Kenny, here you go.
What is
Dang
it?
it, where's mine? I don't have mine in front of me. Mine's over by the Voron.
You know what
Not
this is?
you.
It looks like it's, I don't know, weigh something?
No, that's for the belt tensioners.
Oh.
You use that to make sure your belts are tensioned correctly. It's a printable mod. West 3D sells the kits. I have like 2 of those things laying around here somewhere. He used them to tune in the Voron's belts. That's the only reason why I know about it.
Yeah. There's a wire right here that gauges it.
You can self-source it yourself. It's really cheap. Or you can buy the kit.
I bought it.
I want it. That's the only reason why I have it is I want it.
And comes in handy.
So when you go to the shows and they have a table where people are bartering or trading or selling things, how do you contact them? Do they leave a phone number sitting by the item?
Yeah. Usually they have.
There's a little thing with your phone number on it. Oh, stop it, this camera. In the swap meet area, there's a section, yeah. You
And
put your name.
and
phone
hopefully
number.
somebody's watching that area to make sure somebody just don't walk up to it like they own it, pick it up and walk out, right?
It's an honor system.
Yeah, okay. All
Let's
right.
put it that way. I've seen some really expensive stuff for dirt cheap. I mean, still, that Lulz bot still is in my mind. I'm so upset I didn't have any way to get that home. That would have been great for that the 2.85 millimeter you got there, the Polymaker.
Are you familiar with a Kaiwu?
I am familiar with Kaiwu, yeah.
Which looks like a Lulz bot?
Yeah.
I have a Kaiwu Max in another room that when I get to a certain layer, I'll get a layer shift with it. The company sent it to me a long time ago when I wanted to review one. They said, well, here's a used one we'll send you, which came from some customer. I never could solve the problem, and you can have it for free, but it's in my spare room.
I'll pick it up when we come to Vegas this year. Ship it back. There was a Lulz bot there for $200 with about $800 in filament, and one of them had the Protopasta's original packaging. It was absolutely awesome, and I didn't pick it up. It was $200.
Why?
I didn't have a way to get it home. Remember, you saw how many bags I had to try to pack up and send back home anyway. Thank God I was able to send one of the bags with Chris. Chris needed a bag, so I gave him one, and I'll get it back probably wherever. Who cares? It was a spare bag. I didn't have to put the cake back with me.
In everybody's video, Terry was busy. You're sitting there, and she zoom, zoom, zoom all over the place.
Terry, no. Terry and Zachary's wife decided to team up together on the second day and just take over the booth.
Oh.
That was their booth, and I was able to escape finally. Just like, oh god.
Yeah, next year she will be there as well.
Terry's already planning on kidnapping her, so just be advised.
Yeah, so she wants to be also a volunteer there. So I don't know how it is going to work.
Yep. See?
So if you win something at a show, do you have to ship it, or will they ship it for you?
What'd you say?
If you win something at a show, do you have to ship it yourself, or will the
Normally you ship it, but if you talk to them, sometimes I know at what was it, 3D Printopia, somebody worked with somebody and got it shipped out for them. But normally you're responsible for taking it
If
yourself.
you don't win the physical item they have on hand, their company will ship you one probably.
Yeah, but yeah, like ours with our Flash Forge giveaway, the winner still hasn't claimed it yet. We put the notices up, we've left a message phone number for them, and we haven't got a response back yet. So we're still sitting on the Flash Forge giveaway from that one.
Okay, if I ever do a giveaway and I went to a show, it must be present to win. That way you don't run into that problem.
Yeah, well, the thing was, we didn't want to have to ship a Flash Forge there and then ship it to somebody else because we got a lot of complaints on the last, last 3D Printopia that people were like, I can't get it home, so there's no way I'm going to enter. So this one we just did since we didn't want to bring it, move it back and forth either. The next two events, yeah, you taking it yourself. It's right there. You take it. Must be present to win.
Yeah,
And they can walk around $50, You know.
Shoot, that's what happened with the Voron.
Yeah.
That did happen to the Voron. That's why Voron's ticked. They made a brand new 2.4, and the guy turned around and sold it like less than a week or two later.
Huh?
Wow.
Did
he have problems with it, or
no? He just sold it. Just wanted to get rid of it. Wanted to make money off it. Wasn't about it's to him. It was a piece of merchandise to sell. It wasn't a Voron that was hand built by the Voron team for him from a festival. It was just money. I see both sides. I'm a businessman. I get it, but as someone who loves the hobby and in the community, I kind of think it's a little grimy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the positron, and they assembled it last year at the hotel lobby, and I brought it myself in my backpack. I was like, yeah, I'm going to make place for that.
Yep, it's a play exactly. That's why I have printers I will never get rid of, and they are absolute crap when you compare them to today's stuff.
A couple days ago, I had a round trash can, 55-gallon, clear full of filament that I took off my rack. It was everything on there. There was probably 5 or 6 full spools, and the rest were half spools. They weren't full. I've had stuff dating back all the way to 2017, and then I had another table full of filament. So I had one hell of a lot of filament, and I figured if I put this on Marketplace for free, everybody and their mother is going to be trying to drive over here. I listed it for $40. So now that whoever buys
it's still trying to lowball you.
Yep.
Well, anyway, I put it on there for $40. The first guy that messaged me said, I'm on my way, don't sell it. And then 4 other people messaged me, and I told them, each one of them, I'll let you know there's somebody on the way, but it's probably sold. So he came out and bought it. He didn't speak very good English, but helped him load it all up. And and then me and my wife took the money. We went to, where'd we go eat at? Del Taco. That $40 went to Del Taco for dinner the other night. And then I got my pension on Friday, so.
We don't have Del Tacos on the East Coast. I only get them on the West Coast.
I like them better than Taco Bell. It's like to me, Jack in the Box is a lot better than McDonald's, and
Yes.
Del Taco is better than Taco Bell, in my opinion.
I like
debatable.
in the box.
Look, I'm gonna start a
Even
fight
have
right now. In-N-Out Burger is trash. Sorry,
Sergio.
McDonald's is better.
Oh, Sergio, you're here. Hey, buddy, what's going on? I didn't know you're here. Well, have a great weekend. Thank you for stopping by, Sergio. If you heard me say that. I didn't know he was here. I must have missed him in chat.
He was here all day.
So,
Yeah.
Del Taco has good double cheeseburgers.
Yeah, Del Taco.
We don't have them here.
I love them.
And-
They have the little baby tacos too.
Zach, do
I
you
like
have
the sourdough burger from
do you
Jack
have
in
a
the
Sonic?
Box.
Zach, you got Sonic over there?
Sorry?
Sonic.
No.
No.
Okay, well,
We only have in some places Five Guys, McDonald's, Burger King, KFC,
Take care, sir.
uh, Domino's, Subway, but all those, Taco Bell also.
Yeah,
But
Sonic has a really good smash burger. I've been there 3 or 4 times. They got really good smash burgers. 2 patties, real paper thin, really
I
good.
would like to have a smash and a burger.
It's a burger that's smashed really thin. It's good.
I wouldn't mind eating some Arby's.
Arby's is really good. We got one of them close by.
Arby's is okay. Just though it depends on which meat you're getting from Arby's. Because
I
some of
miss
them are
Arby's
really
used to have
I like
awesome
beef.
barbecue sandwiches. They quit selling the barbecue sandwiches. Those were really good. The
mhm.
potato cakes, they quit selling those. Those were really good. And their beef and cheddars that I love, they jacked up the price on them.
Yep.
And I like their gyros. It's not real authentic, but I love their gyros. They're really good. But they're expensive. It's real easy to burn a $20 bill for one person that quick. Because when I eat, other than I'm overweight, I don't get one sandwich. I always get one for later. So I always get at least two sandwiches wherever I go.
Yeah, that's one. That's a sad fact most people don't know is Subway is the largest fast food chain in the world. Subway is.
Mm.
And I learned on a long time
And you
ago,
still can't catch a train there.
I hate Subway.
Subway has good deals on stuff, but you got to either order it online or use the app. People walking in the front door will pay a lot more money than I do. Quite often, they'll have buy one get one free, and I walk in to pick up food, and I ask the guy in line, just a random person, "Did you use the app?" He goes, "No." I said, "You should have. I got a deal. Buy one get one free. I'm paying X amount of dollars." He looks like leaving me about it. I'm like, huh? I said, "You haven't paid yet, dude. Stop what you're doing and get out your phone." But people don't
I
listen.
used to go to Port of Sup in Las
Photo,
Yeah.
Vegas. Port of
Photoshop.
Sup. No, Port of Sup.
Oh,
Like,
Portishead. Yeah,
yeah.
there used to be one close by, and there's not now.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
there
still
used to
around.
be one on Charleston Boulevard and near Charleston. No. Charleston Boulevard and what's it called? Near Antelope Way on top. There's like used to be a Vaughn's or Savon or something like this too.
Harville?
Okay, no worry, prop dude.
Quiznos and Firehouse. Those are the sub shops to visit. Quiznos, which is no longer in existence.
I think Firehouse started grilling. What was it they started doing? Toasting their buns. Last time I was at a Firehouse, which also isn't far away, they steamed the buns. Everything was steamed. And I prefer to have a crunchy sandwich, so I prefer the bread is grilled or put in a toaster oven or something, like Subway does.
Mm.
And here we go on food.
Yes, it's food time!
Food talk.
People are getting
You know,
hungry, I guess.
you know what sucks?
What?
I love fish, and Long John Silver's used to be all over the valley, and now they're not. I think there's like one, and it's on the west side of town.
I thought it was in Henderson, the one
No.
that was left. There used to be one close to me. I used to like Long John Silver.
Yeah, Long John Silver's was the bomb, man.
Yeah, they had not bad stuff. Oh, Popeye's chicken. That's good too.
Yeah, they're okay. Yeah.
Church
Wait,
chicken
Happy,
is
there was
not
a
bad either.
Quiznos? There was a Quiznos in Denver at the airport? No way.
What?
No way. They closed all the Quiznos.
Now you're gonna move to wherever it is.
Colorado?
right?
No. I'm good. I'm good. I do not need to
I
freeze.
just wonder who's going to get bought next. I just read a story today about Walgreens, man. Man, they're going downhill now. I know that wasn't fast food, that's a drugstore, but oh well.
What's this place called? It's a Waffle House, but it's with that serve chicken with it.
I was about to say the Waffle House?
Chicken
And
and waffle.
and here's another place that left town that I wish would have stuck around. Memphis Barbecue. We still
Yeah,
have
that's a good one.
famous days. We still have famous days, but we used to have Memphis Barbecue.
So there's
Huh?
I'm a foodie and I travel all over the world, all over the US for food. The best barbecue I've ever had was at a place called Central Barbecue in Memphis, Tennessee. It was the best ribs I have ever had in my entire life. Followed by Bullock's Barbecue in North Carolina, Raleigh, Durham.
Damn.
It was on Las Vegas Boulevard where the swap meet is, and they used to have the barbecue store, and they called it Hula Chicken. It was very nice. The
Mm.
Hula Chicken. Oh, I can remember that.
Foolish.
God.
All right. What else? What else? Out in California, you got Hoff's Hut. You've got.
How about White Castle?
Okay. Okay. What's the name of your favorite pizza place? Mine is my hometown. It's called Chico's.
A famous what?
Favorite pizza place.
And a
Not
chain.
not non-major chain. Non-major
Gianni's.
chain.
Gianni's. Been around for 37 years in the same exact shopping plaza. Pizza has never
37.
changed.
That's all.
Pizza Rocks
37.
is really
Plaza's
good.
only 37 years old.
My favorite chain is Domino's. We're talking chains.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little
Nah.
Caesar. What's a
What?
Little Caesar.
If you're desperate and you're pushing your shopping cart down the street, there's Little Caesars around the corner. It will do in a pinch.
Yes, in a pinch. In a pinch.
Okay, but they did make those little round things that are with the pepperoni stuffed in them. I forget
Oh
what
yeah,
they're
Papa
called. Those
John
are
is good
actually
too.
really good.
Papa John pizza. Yeah.
Yeah, because Papa John's actually does use real mozzarella cheese and real everything's real. I worked for them for a little while,
Yeah.
and that's why they charge so much for their pizza compared to everybody else. It's
And they
actually
have quality product. I mean,
yeah.
you have Little
It's fresh
Caesar for cheap
mozzarella.
and Papa John for expensive. But Papa John beats definitely Little Caesar.
I went to a place independent a long time ago, and I ordered a large pizza, and I wanted half one thing on it, half the other thing, and the lady charged me double, and I got madder than hell about it. I don't remember, it was like $3 a topping or whatever, and she charged me an extra $3. And she said, "Well, it's $3 for each one." I said, "No, I only wanted half this and half that." Because my wife wanted something, I wanted something, so we didn't mix it. She charged me double. So by the time I was done arguing about it, and the owner came in, I got the pizza for free, and I got my money back, and I got a gift card and all kinds of stuff, which I don't want all that. But the point is, half the toppings means half the toppings, $1.50, not $3. You don't charge me $6, you charge me $3. I want half this, half that. So for some reason, I wasn't understanding their point of, well, we have to charge you full price for both. No, I only want half of the ingredients, so you charge me half the price. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Because they got to go like this.
You're
Well,
making them do twice the amount of work.
yeah, I
You
get
gotta
it.
pay the tax.
You know, if they normally put on a pound of something, now you're putting on 8 ounces. So, yeah, on each side.
Give in, Zach. Give in, Zachary. You know you want to order a pizza. You want to
Oh,
order
No, no, no,
Yum,
no, no,
yum,
no.
yum.
I'm not going to order anything. I'm not going to bake anything in the air fryer. Just keep sitting here, just chill, relax.
out
We'll
of
go
out,
over.
out of calzone.
Hey, we can hear one of your printers that are already sizzling.
Yeah.
Tonight at 9 p.m. Pacific, check out Sprinkle Nips and Crew. 3D
When's the last time somebody's had a good empanada or empanada? Yeah.
It's been a while.
An apple empanada at Taco Bell drive-thru.
It's been a while. When was the last time we had a good empanada? It's been a while.
I want a prime rib. Surf and turf. Prime rib, yeah. Prime rib.
Lobster.
I like mine still mooing.
I love lobster.
There's a lobster place on Blue Diamond, clear across town from me and clear across town from Kenny. They're small, they're stuffed with lobster, and they're only $10 a piece. That's all they sell is lobster.
Nothing beats fresh Maine lobster right off of the boat as they're literally bringing it in, and you're buying it off the boat.
Evidently, they own the boat back east.
and
They
I will-
ship to Vegas to their store, and they're $10 a piece. They source everything.
I would not argue that one bit, Dave.
Oh,
I bet it is.
and because Terry's favorite spot to go is Costco or Cusco Bay in Maine, which is like one of the main producers where the ships come in and drop their actual harvest of lobsters. They get shipped out all over the United States. So they
And it's think lobster used to be a long time ago historically peasant food.
Yes,
Yeah.
they sent it to the prisoners and the
Because they
orphans
can,
because they
that was
couldn't
the
get people.
cockroaches of the sea with lobster.
Boy, were they wrong.
Yeah, they
I do
could make
miss king
it.
crab too. King
Well,
crab.
king crab right now is going rampant in Europe, so they're super invasive, and they're
and
trying to
then
get rid of
Yeah.
the red
and
king
then up
crab.
then up the Pacific coast up north, you've got the fish of all fish, halibut.
Well,
Can you
guys,
can you beat a good halibut?
we made spaghetti earlier, and I have to go cook up some noodles. So I think we're going to get out of here. But Dave and Terry will be on tonight, 9 p.m. Pacific. Matt German is always available on the internet. Kenny floats around here, there, and everywhere. Zachary 3D Prince is live on Fridays, but he's always doing great content. And
Thank
I
you.
will be back next Saturday, same bat channel, same bat time, 12 p.m. Pacific. Please like, subscribe, and share. Those watching on Twitch, we're going to raid into Digital Dragon 72. I think he's building a Preacher Core 1.
I float around.
Well, you're all over the internet. You're all over the place.
He said you're around. I heard him, Kenny. I heard him. That's shaming. That's definitely
We
shaming.
got the raid going right now on Twitch. Thank you, everybody on Twitch. Here we go, Digital
Bye
Dragon.
everyone on Twitch.
Everybody on YouTube, you have an awesome day. Thank you to all my friends here. We'll see you next time. Dave and Terry, I'll see you guys tonight. Thank you very much, my friends.
Have a good one all.
Kenny, figure out when you want me to drive
You
out
all.
there, and I'll come out. And yeah, we'll
Nice.
keep chatting. Take care, Matt.
Yeah,
Take care,
you.
Zach.
See you, bye.
He wouldn't want to be you. Who's still here? Who's still here?
Why is
Who's
it not
still here?
coming?
I'm still here.
Still running.
Who's still
Hey,